What we gonna start with?
God damn it. What it do? What it do? It's your girl, Wayne. I am here with my co-hostesses. But before we get into that, I need to grab my DoorDash and I'm going to let y'all do this countdown.
You're live.
Wayne, welcome to what's today? It's the last one. It's probably the last one of the year.
Yeah, it should be. It's Sunday, December the 27th, 2020, man.
Welcome to the Right Now crew. I am your co-host while Wing is out getting her food. Mike Phenom, formerly known as Mike Phenom, all that good shit. Wait for Wing, guy.
Also in the building, Bad Money. You know me from a lot of things, but we're gonna get into a lot today. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to talk about, so many battles that have dropped. Man, it's a lot going on in the culture, and 2020 is almost over. We got probably like 4 fucking days left in this motherfucker.
Finally coming
you know
to it.
So I don't know, man. We got so much to get into, especially moving forward.
But you think we're gonna have all this? Sorry, I'm over here cooking, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm also Chef Mike Phenom. Go ahead and get this in. I know Wayne gonna be like, "Why the hell you showing that?" Snuck on my big ass omelet over here doing my thing. But shit. Ooh, that motherfucker look good.
So everybody eating this at me. I mean, Wing is getting her DoorDash. You over there making
my food on
and shit.
But shit, what's all dropped this week? What's all dropped this week, man?
Avon FONZ. Chef TREZ, real name Brandon.
I watched that live. That was fire.
You watched that live?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to see that. Last Sunday was my birthday, so you know.
Oh shit.
Well, no Battlerap time, baby.
I was happy belated birthday. Mine was on the 12th. I feel you.
Appreciate that. Sad life, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
The more you know. You know what I'm saying? You get to know people, you find out certain things. You feel me?
Fact.
But a lot of battles dropped this week. Man, Red was good. Yeah.
I was actually just watching that right before we came on. That was interesting. A-Ward had some shit. They both had some shit, but I might have to watch that one a second time.
I watched it a second time, probably like maybe like 30 minutes before we got on.
Yeah, I might have to watch that one a second time because they both had some shit. They both had a few stumbles, but for the most part, it was fire. For the most part, it was fire. Let me pull up the chat real quick. Is anybody who in the comments?
Yeah.
Hey. There's Diablo in the comments. Bishop in the comments. He said, O-Red with the 30? I'm not giving O-Red 30, bro. I'm not giving O-Red a 30. I don't think anybody got 30 in that battle.
That's crazy. 30?
I don't got nobody getting 30 in that battle.
Yeah, 30 is wild, bro.
They both had crazy ass.
I could see how somebody could probably give O-Red every round, though.
I feel like O-Red stumbled a little too much going into that second round.
I mean,
starting his second round, he was stumbling.
He wasn't necessarily rhyming a lot, like to start off the second. Like he kind of was slow with the build-up. You feel what I'm saying?
I think that I honestly thought that it came off like a stumble to me. Like I felt like he was trying to formulate a rebuttal. It seemed like it came off like he was trying to formulate a rebuttal, but it didn't hit. Because if I'm correct, he mentioned something about what Ward said in his second round. But what A-Ward said in the second round. But I don't know. He had some fire shit in that second, though. I think that was the round where they both had sports bars. They both had some crazy ass sports bars.
But see, here's the thing about rebuttals, though. And A-Ward had somewhat of what people are calling rebuttal in his second. It's like, there's a difference between an actual rebuttal and just word association. Just because you mentioned something that somebody said, it's not a rebuttal.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to count it as a rebuttal unless like you flip it a certain way, you know what I'm saying, to make the bar seem invalid. Just because you mention something.
It's kind of like when A Ward did the punching thing, and then Red referenced it in the whatchamacallit, in his round.
In his
Some
third.
people might see that as a rebuttal when it's actually already formulated for that round.
Because of the way that Red responded to that shit, he was like, there it go. Because that lets you know he got something coming up in that round, you know what I'm saying? But in A Ward's second, he said something about he somewhat rebutted the card recline shit, right? The card decline. But it didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I just caught on from watching it the second time that Red did say something like in the middle of him saying he was like, but you still gotta, you know what I'm saying, the card decline, you still gotta use the pen.
Yeah. But the swipe like the keep swiping like the card decline bar?
Yeah, he just mentioned it. He just said the card decline, I use the pen. Either way, you still have to put your pen in when you use your card most of the time. Depending on how you're paying, brother. So to me, that was just more so word association and not a rebuttal to me. You know what I'm saying? Salute E, salute Ray, pulling up.
We got the other co-host for the show.
My apologies, everyone. As soon as the show started, the goddamn DoorDash people decide they want to pull up. But hey, I can't complain. It is what it is.
Hey, what do you eat?
Let me shout out the good people in the comments. Oh shit.
Blade Brown in here, Diablo in here, Shot Brown, my guy, Bishop, Slow Mo.
Oh, Slow Mo in here too?
Yep.
Nice.
That's what it is. I just wanted to show y'all love. Hopefully everybody's holiday was great and safe and everything else. So like I said, I don't really want to mess up y'all was flowing. We got a lot to talk about though, y'all. We really do. We appreciate, like, I missed y'all.
Hell no, fuck the holidays.
Hey, wait, you know what's crazy? I just mentioned to my son probably like an hour ago as I got off the phone with you. I said, yo, this time last year, New Year's week, I was with the same people doing the same thing.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It was me, you, I think Ray was on, DME was on. It was a couple of us for the New Year's show last year.
Oh my God, that is so crazy. That's a good sign. Because listen, good things are happening for you this year.
A lot. And
in 2021, it's some, you know what I mean? You listen, we done already talked about that, but it's a lot of good shit about to happen. So that's kind of good. Listen, prosperity across the board for all of us.
Oh, it's a wrap for me, 2021. I'm the level up is gonna be like Ultra Instinct Goku type shit. Like I'm dead serious too.
I'm in that same bag.
I've been preparing for like my last 8 months. I've just been like grinding on everything I can grind on, and like I perfected my Forex trading strategy. So right now I'm just waiting for the market to reset. The house, like I said, we closing on that. Right now my pocket is dead. Shit.
But you know what?
Yeah, it's gonna be
pockets may be dead, but the fact that you will be in a whole nother space of prosperity, like this is shit that people can't aspire to.
Yeah.
But y'all getting it at you know, not at a young age, but you know what I mean? Like y'all focus. This is shit, you know, in battle rap, people, real life, one of the things about battle rap that's starting to really irk my nerves is the fact that people don't associate real life with battle rap. We are all real fucking people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was Briz with the job shit at first, and then it was, you know, it's like, where is y'all? You know, something has to happen that really, hold on, my bun is doing something weird. Sorry, y'all. You know how I am. You know, it has to be something extra fucking ordinary to actually happen for people to really get it, and I don't think they get it still. You know, I wanted to put up shout out to my peoples. I love this man to death. B Dot. This morning when I was at work early this morning, I saw a post of his, and I just want to put that up. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to see this. So that's kind of why I wanted to put this up. You know what I mean? Having great energy is a gift and a curse. It attracts everybody, but it ain't for everybody. I want people to marinate. Like, I want that to marinate for people. You know what I mean? Because even for me, my 2020 was really good, but the last few months it's just kind of gone downhill for me. You know what I mean? The energies, I'm understanding that everybody don't deserve that. You know what I mean? I think I've understood that for a long time, but you really try to be there for people, and everybody don't deserve that shit. You feel me?
Yeah. Boundaries, 2021 boundaries. Yeah.
Boundaries. Absolutely. Absolutely. Going, boundaries for sure. And so, I mean, it's been ups and downs, and people that I've trusted, and you know what I mean? I'm just in a place where, my bestie has been on my ass about boundaries and motherfuckers respecting my boundaries, and how I used to be and how I am today. And I don't know. Like I said, the holidays aren't always that great for me because, it's the past. And I think about my relatives. I think about my mom, my dad, my brother, and the traditions that we've always had. And it's, even after all this time, it still doesn't get any easier. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, y'all just need to give your people flowers when they're here. That's all I'm saying. By everybody else, because if you don't have to believe in God, you don't have to believe in anything, but believe in motherfucking karma. Believe that negative energy that you put on people that are good to you, believe that shit comes back, and it ain't good. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't sit back and spend time being negative because other people are negative. Let them motherfuckers float the fuck on and do what they do, and turn their water out, cut the motherfuckers off at the knees. That's my thoughts for y'all going into 2021. But anyway, let's get back into battle rap.
It was Sunday service right there.
I had, that's been on my heart. Not for nothing, it's been on my heart. And then I saw B-Dot's post, and I'm like, you know what, my brother, you don't even realize that you're speaking to me. So I needed to pay that forward. I really did, because it was like, I'm telling y'all, when I refreshed my Twitter, that was the first post that I saw, and I'm like, damn. I've seen several posts, but it just kind of resonated with me because that's something, that good energy I try to be. Most people know I'm the most smilingest motherfucker you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. But anyway, so somebody needed to hear that. Somebody needed to see that.
Hey, Ray, you good, man?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right, bet. I was just checking because you said after holidays, that was a hell of an intro. I mean, I ain't tripping, live your life, but I was just making sure you was good.
Okay.
20, man.
Yeah. And it's been a month. You know what? With the COVID situation, how are you feeling?
Oh damn! I'm eating my favorite Doritos and can't taste them at all. I mean, I can't. I haven't been able to taste food for 9 days now. Like,
oh my god!
I feel great, but I just can't taste it. Like, so I need to holler at Av and see how long that lasted. Because I mean, that's the only nigga I know that really like went through hell with it. But I mean, I'm okay. My wife, I noticed it affects everybody differently because my wife got it too. Her body aches, but she can taste and smell. I'm the complete opposite. So my body's fine, but I can't taste or smell nothing. But so. Other than that, I'm all right.
Everything I just put up, I take on a daily. Get your vitamin E, your vitamin C, your turmeric. Listen. I live by this. Black seed.
I've been hearing about that turmeric, bro.
Oh, turmeric. I even cook with it.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not playing. I cannot afford this. I can't. So yeah, no.
I got it from my counselor. That's the funny part.
I got it from my counselor when I went counseling. That's when I got it. Yeah.
Are you serious?
As I was getting, I was in line to get tested for it. My counselor hit me with a text that said, "I just wanted to let you know. I feel it's my responsibility to let you know that I tested positive for COVID." And then as soon as I went in line and got tested, I got my results were positive for COVID. But I wasn't.
Hey, wait, hold.
I know about
the text message started like, "Yeah, I just want to let you know, yeah, like if it was a woman, yeah, I just want to let you know, yeah, I'm pregnant." So
what?
It was wild.
That's how it came off, though. Like, yeah, I just want to let you know,
And he was just like, "Bro, I hope you can forgive me." I was like, "Bro, like none of us know we got it until we test for it. Like, so I'm not mad at you, bro. Like,
right."
But
let's get back into battle rap because we are losing some viewers.
Shout out Chris Bias in the comments. Fix your blinds. Fix your blinds. Chris Bias is in the comments, y'all.
Listen, before we got on, I had to make some adjustments in here, like my camera situation. I did make sure I had to check my blinds. You know what I'm saying? My blinds are indeed intact.
I had to check mine real quick.
Swing this camera around.
Oh yeah, the blinds is good.
Wait, mine's.
No trouble.
Mine's is good. Yeah, y'all
that little black part, that's the TV. But yeah, my blinds is good.
Yo, somebody update me because I am lost. I
Look, I've been going from battle rap for a minute. I got updated. When were you telling me about this wing? What, the day before yesterday?
Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
It was okay.
I saw it.
Wing, you know more about this than me because I took a break from battle rap, but I ended up catching up when I ended up finally watching Chris and Stock Drop.
Okay, so Chris did the stock drop, and Battle, you usually come over here, and you know what? As I said, my brother, everything is free game for you. I'm not, it is what it is. This blogger war shit. Listen, we from that cloth. You know what I mean? We from that cloth. So at the end of the day, the shit I look at it as entertainment. Basically. You've had your turn. He came back and he responded. You know what I mean? This is a whole battle, the way I'm looking at it. But anyway,
all I have to say is you can't tell people to mind their business when you ain't been minding your own motherfucking business. We are all about the bars here. That's what everybody should be here for. Take that TMZ shit over there to Harvey Levin. To anybody that's on that, you know what I'm saying? Get back to the bars. You know what I'm saying? More this year. I think COVID was kind of like a gift and a curse. In some ways, it's kind of been toned down somewhat on the blog awards until, you know what I'm saying, as far as this year. But slowly we getting back to the bars, you know what I'm saying, and appreciating the culture for what it is more. You know what I'm saying? Because despite how crazy everything has been, these leagues have found a way to work around these protocols and everything with how crazy the world has been. So we should just appreciate being given battles at this time, point blank, period.
That's a fact. You know what? Y'all started that shit well before. Let me get back to what we was talking about. Chris, you horrible. But again, Miss VA, thank you. Like I said, I missed y'all. Exclusive in this bitch.
When was y'all last show? Because I felt
like probably about 2 weeks ago.
Danny been holding it down. Shout out to Danny, and Friday nights with Danny been holding it down. We was on yesterday, but last week before she had her show, she been holding it.
Take Math Friday night show name it Friday Night Fights. I'm saying because Danny been going in the last couple of Fridays.
Yeah, Danny been going in on everybody the last couple of Fridays.
I ain't gonna front. I kind of have to go away from that because I ain't trying to. Nah.
Oh Lord.
I'm not ready for Danny energy, bro. I just can't do it.
Danny different. Danny is different.
But you know what I love? What I love most about Danny is she's authentic. authentic. Like she's
Very.
literally
Very.
herself. She's not ashamed of being herself. If she's not fucking with something, she gonna let you know she's not fucking with something. If she's rocking with something, she's gonna let you know she's rocking with something. Period.
And she's that way in person and on camera, and she pulls up. Yes, I got my broccoli. I sure in the hell do. I got off at 8 this morning. I have not eaten, so I'm sorry. Y'all know I don't normally do this, but I'm starving.
That's fine, man.
Get on here. What are y'all talking about? This ain't
look. That's fine. We done put toothpaste on the screen, liquor, Blue Chew, all kind of different shit. So broccoli is fine. Broccoli is fine. And here come Mike with the Blue Chew.
Who done had a share of foods and products on this damn show?
But real quick, I just want to say this. As far as the blog award going or whatever that's starting up, you got to understand, man, you know, if you, whatever decision you decide to make when you get into it with another blogger or whatever, you got to be ready for whatever they throw your way. That's one thing I don't like is playing the victim. If you attack somebody and been poking at somebody for years, and then they decide that they want to finally respond to you, you can't turn around and say, oh, I'm going back at him because he attacked me. No, you've been poking at this person for years and he's never said nothing to you. And now he's finally going back at you and you trying to play like the innocent role in all of this. And to me, even going back to before Chris had got locked up, he really was not saying much about Battletroop. Battletroop would always shoot at him. And Chris would probably like say something in passing, but he really didn't go at him. So for him to put the redemption documentary out, and then after that, Battletroop, you know, he goes on his let's break down everything Chris said, blogs or whatever, and then Chris to turn around and do the stock drop list, and dog, that shit was ugly.
But it wasn't even, he was an honorable mention. So, you know, I got to play devil's advocate. That's just me.
You know what? Even though he was an honorable mention, it was still ugly.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. You know what? I was set up. I was just set up.
It is too much coot in this world, man. To be worried about all this stuff, man. There's too much coot out here to just be going to war with other men on the internet, man.
Listen,
you know what? I agree with you on that point. I agree with you on that point, but here's the problem.
Oh Lord.
In the battle rap community, everybody wants to be number one for some reason.
Right.
Everybody has this visual list of being number one. That's why to this day I never understood. Like if I ask you, Bad Money, who is your personal top 5? You name off your top 5, and I say, nigga, that shit trash. This. And then it's your personal top 5. You see what I'm saying?
But that's the thing, is that I get that all this shit is opinion based. You know what I'm saying? Everything is perception, and how one person perceives things might not be the same way another person perceives things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could take one of these paintings off my wall and I could tell you it's this, and you could look at it and see something else.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to give you the large picture at the end of the day, to the point that the person that most people will perceive as the number one when it comes to this don't even want to be perceived as that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't give a fuck about being perceived as that. So at the end of the day, everybody's chasing an invisible title. We all just here to give our opinions and roll the fuck out.
I agree.
So, oh yeah, shout out to Sly. Sly was blocked on Danny's show.
Sly, you are not
was briefly blocked on Danny's show.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, because he kept mentioning Yoshi, and Danny was like, "You mentioned that woman name one more time, I'm gonna block you." So I knew that Danny was playing when she kept saying it, and then Sly said it again, brought up Yoshi's name. So she said, block him. So sick, doing his job, he blocked him. And Danny was like, no, I didn't mean block him for real. So we spent like the next 5 minutes trying to figure out how to unblock slide.
Right, that's a fact. But check this out.
That's a good question, Rain Stewart. That's a good question.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. Hell yeah, Rain, that's a perfect freaking question.
No, he cannot. No.
The entire pretty
No?
from this situation.
Now, I have a question. Since Wing likes to play devil's advocate, this is when I see this, I can see so many different, kind of like the MCU. I see a whole bunch of different ways that this could go.
Okay.
In this Ty Pretty situation,
Mm-hmm.
he said he was 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
The girl was 16, turning 17,
Mm-hmm.
right? Isn't that the equivalent to a senior and a junior in high school?
It sure in the hell is.
Now,
Oh yeah, I'm not. See, the thing about this situation is so much. It's so unbalanced on perspective, because that's a perfect example. We knew seniors that was screwing freshmen when we was in high school. Let's just be honest here.
we're going as these are our classmates at that time during those ages.
Right.
So when we're at that age, we're not thinking about, yo, I'm gonna go to prison for this. We're thinking, yo, we all go to school together.
Well, even no. Let's bump it up a little. Let's bump it up a little further, because not for nothing, we are all in an age range where we are close in age. So y'all can understand this. Mm-hmm. The girls, well, high school for me started in 10th grade, but some people started in 9th. So 9th through 12th grade, y'all knew the girls that had the boyfriends that didn't go to your school.
Oh yeah, we girls getting picked up by older dudes all the time from school. Juniors.
Wait, hold on. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry, but Bishop said that the girl is younger than 16, and Blade Brown said that it's coming out that the girl was around 13.
Now, if that's the case, get them the fuck out of here. Now, if that's the case, get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I'm going based off his story. I can only go based off of what I hear from him. Unless I see some other paperwork saying that this person is under this age, I'm going based off of what I'm hearing from the horse's mouth.
I will say this: he sound like a stand-up nigga from what I read. I don't care what nobody feels. I don't care what nobody feels about it. I'm gonna have my own fucking opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 girls. Yeah. My youngest just turned 11. If that girl is 13, no.
Agreed.
I know in his story, he stated her relative was 18 as well. So the way that he posed it made me feel as if his justification, because this particular relative is this nigga that's ready to go, and if he saw being that he was 18 and she was 16, if he saw some type of if he disapproved of the situation in any way, the way he made it seem as if that would be a situation to where I would have expected for him to tell me I was wrong. You know what I mean? That's it, the way he told the story. I felt that way about it. But at the same time, I don't know this man. You know, if that is true, and this child was, you know, like I said, we all went to school with the girls that had boyfriends out of school. I had a boyfriend that was out of school. I ain't gonna front. I did too. I didn't lie about my age though.
Right.
Some of y'all have seen my pictures. I was 15 years old. I clearly could have passed for 18. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying there's any excuses there, but I can see how that has happened, because when we were going to school, it all happened. And the first thing the parents would say when they found out that their daughters were messing with these older dudes was they threw that word, statutory rape, and that always made a nigga leave you the fuck alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I understand, but it's just some weird shit.
Another set of details about it is that apparently not only is that's the big charge, that's the foundation of why he's getting all the scrutiny and stuff. My bad if I'm going off to the side, my microphone over here. Anyway, I'll just put it right here. Anyway, apparently he has
other charges like indecent exposure on top of that.
Yeah, he spoke on that. He spoke on that. He said basically some shit that they do in prison with that involve other women guards in the prison, and I guess according to him, one of the women guards got tired of it or whatever and reported him. So that's what that was about.
Okay.
Wait, so this dude was pulling his meat out to the women guards?
Yeah. But see, he said according to
Ray, man.
No, but what he said, like I've never been to prison before, but I'm just going based off of what.
But I could feel like where he was coming from with he was charged with something, he was rebelling because he's like, my life is over. I'm in, you know what I mean? I'm in prison. I'm not going home. He said
Brain Stewart, he didn't so basically he didn't have sex with the girl. That's what he's saying. He said he didn't have sex with the girl, little touching and all of that, fingering or whatever, and that's what happened. That's what he's saying happened. I'm just going based off of what
that
he
is
said.
what he said happened, right? He said that they
did never have sex with the girl,
but they said that she was penetrated. Is what the words he said is that she was penetrated.
Yeah, because I think that's where the sexual battery comes from, right? Because that's what was on the paperwork. That's why this stuff gets tricky. This is why I don't really like talking about it.
It really does. It really does get tricky with these situations because at that age, we've all, you know what I'm saying, dudes in high school, that was a thing, fingering girls and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we've seen situations where young girls may have did something and then they regret it and then tell their parents a whole different story and the parents run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like these situations exist. Now, I wasn't there. I can only go based, like I said before, I can only go based off of what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't hear anything from this girl that was involved. I'm just going based off of the story that I'm told. You know what I'm saying? Like if he did more, then whatever happens, let it happen. If he didn't, you know what I'm saying, then so be it. Like I can't really judge anybody based off of what other people say.
The BRC is very relentless. Like these niggas don't care about context. They'll hear the first broadcast of him doing something crazy like this or this accusation, and it's a wrap. Like exactly. Can he come back from it?
Well, because the court of public opinion is like the worst court to ever be in if you're ever charged with anything. And let's for instance, let's get a little bit from even something serious as rape.
Yeah.
If you considered a snitch, the court of public opinion is so to me in the battle rap community.
Yeah.
None of these people are lawyers. None of these people. I know a couple of people, shout out to them, that's like in law school, got their degrees in law school, like RX, Piper Boy Williams. He said he's in law school, all of that other kind of stuff. But you got all of these people that know nothing about law, and they will only go off of what they think they know and a lot of opinion, and be like, oh, well, I know for a fact that this, and then they immediately go to taking sides. Me, that's why I've never been that kind of person where I need to just immediately take a side. And I've said this to Wing, I've said this on other podcasts. Right now, we live in a microwave society where the minute you see something, you have to immediately pick a side. And if you do not pick a side, you will sit up there and you will be prosecuted. Like, again, I remember when the Meg and Tory thing first jumped off, and somebody in the comments said, well, let me get all the facts. And everybody attacked this girl for saying, let me get all the facts before I pick a side. They literally attacked that girl for saying that. So, again, we in a microwave society that the minute you hear something, no matter if it's a Chris Unbiased situation, if it's the Tech Nine situation, if it's the Coffee Brown with the paperwork situation, so on and so forth, you have to immediately pick a side. And if you don't pick a side, people are going to sit up there and call you out for it. Or people are going to sit up there and say, oh, well, you ain't real because if you was real, you would know this. No.
Well, the battlers are going to do that too because they feel as though you've known them for so long, you should be on their side.
Exactly. I don't care how long I've known you. I'm not gonna be ignorant for you on your account. I'm sorry, that's just not me. Like I need.
Hold on, nigga. I don't know you just because I listened to a few of your battles over the years, bought a couple of your CDs. My dude, I never smoked with you, never did a caper with you, never got drunk with you. Like, I don't know you. So I'm not about to sit up here and side with you.
Yeah.
What?
This nigga said elementary school.
I don't know you.
That's real.
That's a fact though. So yeah, just to kind of go there with that and get back to battle rap. Again, shout out to my boy Rain Stewart. Yeah, bro.
Moving right along.
Big shout out to Fifth Element. He said, or niggas could just say nothing and man they business.
There's always that. There's always that part. But for some reason, in the court of public opinion,
I need to be able to say this, and y'all see my face. Mind the business that pays you.
I've been on mine.
I'm in battle rap for bars. I got cousins that are doing life, cousins with football numbers and shit like that, cousins fighting cases that actually are like public Philly cases. You know, and you don't know people, you know what I'm saying, in this culture unless you be around them and be in front of them personally. So personally, when I find out shit, I don't read nobody's paperwork. I don't have that much time in my life. I got too much shit going on, and shit comes out my own perception of it, and I don't publicly say nothing. Any of these issues that have really popped up concerning none of this stuff, y'all never really see me like give my public opinion to nobody, because at the end of the day, sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up and mind your motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't affect your life. That's it. This ain't what I'm in battle rap for. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoy the content, you know what I'm saying, and the people that, you know what I'm saying, recap and, you know what I'm saying, celebrate the content. This is what I'm here for. If it don't involve that, then I'm not digging too deep in it.
But again, we live also, bro, people just like to see car wrecks. How many times you been on the freeway in a long ass line, and then by the time you get to the wreck, you realize, oh, you motherfuckers was just slowing down. That's why I was in this long ass line the whole damn time. Y'all could have just kept going on about your damn business.
Yeah.
But people love to see fuck ups. People love it's a story. I need to hurry up and jump on it. And everything to me in battle rap is not worth clicks.
Yeah, it's not.
Like you said, it's about the bars. We're here for bars. I don't give a damn about who's sleeping with who. I don't give a damn about none of that stuff. If you getting it in with a league owner, oh the fuck well. Again, we are all in battle rap, in a battle rap community together. So guess what? If you be around somebody long enough, you're going to be with that person. Look, women wrestlers mess with men wrestlers. Hollywood people mess with Hollywood people. Rap people mess with rap. It happens. So when you sit up there and you say stuff like, "Oh, this person was sleeping with this person, that person was," so the fuck what? What do they got to do with me? Can you spit some bars right now? You got an album coming out that I need to support. Give me that. I don't care who doing what with who. It ain't doing nothing for me.
That's a fact.
There's too much coon out here for this to be acting like this, man.
Moving right along. Shout out to the Bay Area. Yes. Shout out to in other news. Shout out to the Bay Area. I must. Since I got to get on my Cali shit real quick. Since you motherfuckers in battle rap love to talk your shit about E40 and how he's not creative and all these different things. Too short. I mean, listen.
Who said that dumbass shit?
Yeah,
I've been seeing that stupid shit for years. Jazz the rapper was one of them too.
E40 he's the only rapper I know that has his legit own hip hop dialect. What are we talking about?
Original.
The only
person just said that. Somebody just said, where was that comment? God damn it, where was that comment? Somebody just said the joint album is crazy. Listen, I just heard it. Well, after the verses. Fire. Damn, I'm sorry, whoever comment that was. I was looking for it.
His
and
name is Brian. His name is Brian. I'm looking at it right now. It was a Facebook comment.
Okay, thank you.
Full-blooded East Coast Philly nigga, you know, grew up in the South, you know, a good portion of my life as well, but I was a heavy West Coast music fan. Like, I was raised off of Getting It and Sprinkle Me. You know what I'm saying? And
Rain.
and shit like that, a little bit of
I'm
everything.
on you.
So at the end of the day, like, that was good to see. You know what I'm saying? To hear some of those records again that I haven't heard in a long, long time, like, kind of takes you back to your childhood and where you was at. Me personally, some of them Too Short records, I was in the house getting drunk with one of my friends, about 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this, man.
Rossi, top of the line wine, Carlos Rossi.
I'm gonna say this, and me and Wing had this conversation.
Night Train, Carlos Rossi, Night Train, Mad Dog 2020,
Jim.
and what was the other one?
Oh, I know you ain't talking about St. Ives.
Oh, hell no. Listen, this is when we weren't even supposed to be drinking. So,
Cisco though, Wing.
Huh?
Cisco.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen.
We might be showing our age.
Oh
I just had a
God.
birthday last week, but we might be showing our age. We going back that far.
Listen, but well, put it like this. I'm not in the age group with Short and them. They were actually out of school when I was in school, and I'm younger than Delon, which is E40's youngest brother. When I was coming into high school, him and my cousins were graduating. So yeah, they're several years older than me. But yeah, we come after that. And even Mac Dre, but these are just people because my relatives lived. See, you have the hillside and the crest side. Crest side is where anybody, you know, that follows us from the Bay pretty much knows these things. So hillside and crest side were always funky. But it's crazy because a lot of these folks, and I think I've said this before, a lot of these people were our relatives. So this is where Mac Dre comes from, and E40 and the Click is from the hillside. But it's, you know, like I said, you know, where you have these different beefs, you know what I mean? And Vallejo was a place where they were kind of the in-between. Vallejo was the kids that didn't get invited to the cool table. You feel me? And although you had musical talent there, it was never really respected. E40 and Dre changed that, and it took for them to unify. And I feel like even after Dre passed away, with E40 E40 took that weight and put it on his shoulders and did it for Dre and him. He picked that torch up and he kept it going. You feel me? To put not necessarily the Bay Area, but Vallejo, because now Vallejo is considered the Bay Area. Whereas when I was growing up, it did not. It was not considered Vallejo. Vallejo was not considered.
Rain said Cisco is crack juice. Rain said Cisco is crack juice.
Man, listen, we were kids. You know what I mean? We was kids.
The 90s was a crazy time, man.
I'm gonna say this, and me and you have had this conversation.
Fort Loco. Oh, I don't know what
it has always been a love respect thing with Detroit and California.
Facts. Shout out Timberland TV.
I grew up before I heard a Biggie record, before I heard Pac. I grew up on Too Short. Like that was 6 Mile and Davidson. They was playing a lot of Too Short. A lot of Too Short. And then when I moved over to 7 Mile and Hoover, they was playing a lot of E40 over there. And then, you know, as I started getting older or whatever, that's when, you know, the Biggies, the Pacs, Bone Thugs, all of that stuff started rolling in as well after that. But I grew up, man, Too Short. First song I ever heard from Too Short that I love, and when I was shorty, Getting It from album 10 when he was supposed to retire.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. And Scotty, Slow-Mo, you right. 40, listen, you had to be on some other shit because Short was first off, they're both storytellers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They are the ultimate storytellers. And if you soak up so much game because Short comes from that. E40 talked about different shit that was going on around him in the neighborhood, and just everything. Like some of the stuff that he was saying, of course, he can't speak on like that. But there's a certain situation in one of his CDs that he talked about that happened with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, you know what I mean? They really but it's like they chronicleize their lives in such a way. Like, I just feel like it kills me that the East Coast, you can go to any other coast and that other people are doing the same shit. And these motherfuckers, like, Short wasn't new to this. Like, this was what he was true to. You know what I mean? That was his human nature. Oakland back in the day, he speaks about the Reagan era of crack really wasn't the big drug for us. Heroin was. And the pillaging of lives and destruction of lives he talks about, and how, he came up from nothing, but how he hustled. Like, we natural born fucking hustlers. Like, I don't know. But anyway, let me get back what I was talking about. In the 80s, I brought home Life Is, I think, on cassette tape. You know where I'm going with this. I was listening to cuss words yesterday, right? I went back and I listened to the whole verses all over again. I was jamming for hours. It was like 80-something songs. And I was listening to cuss words. And, he's just cussing for no reason. And I remember my dumbass had bought this tape from one of my friends, brought the tape home, listening to it on a Saturday. My mother is doing her daily cleaning, she's washing, she's doing all this different shit. My stupid ass heard her coming upstairs. I take the tape, I throw it in the dirty clothes hamper. Like an idiot, because she's coming to my room to get the clothes out the dirty clothes hamper. She looks, this is the second time I done bought this tape, y'all. She like, what is on this tape that you just gotta listen to? And y'all know, for the young niggas in the cheap seats that don't know nothing about cassette tapes, when you stop that tape is on that
one part.
Bruh, my mama came, turned that shit on, and I could have turned invisible. That fool said, fuck you, bitch, goddamn asshole. My mama said, what the fuck? This is when she comes like a sailor. She found Jesus after she moved to Seattle, Washington, after I graduated high school. So she goes through, and she like, hold on. I'm gonna tell Frank about this. So she listening to different shit. And then motherfucking, what was that came on after that? I don't know if it was Blowjob Betty. It was,
Too Short was not any material that you need to be found out about with your parents, bro.
Y'all.
Like, that was death. Like,
let me tell you.
You was out of here, bro.
Listen, I got haymaker. I got when I tell you the brakes beat off of me. The break. Y'all remember the Sherman commercial when the little girl she was playing football. The little girl was playing football and she would take the Sherman and tuck it in her creases. I
tuned into that verses at the right time and then I turned it off. I tuned in just to hear Tell Me When to Go. And then I turned it off.
You know what? Like I said, you could hear the music, and I love the fact that their DJs were even battling.
That's dope.
Yeah.
When they did the 5 on a remix, I lost my fucking mind. And I was shout out to my brother Sick when he did oh my God, when he came out with the Dookie chain and the throwback motherfucking A's starter jacket, I was done. Like, y'all don't even understand. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, Timberland, right. And the compliment to ATL. They complimented ATL and Detroit. That's a fact. My ex was like, I have an ex-boyfriend from Detroit. He says the same thing. He said Detroit and Oakland are the same. They're synonymous. They are absolutely the same. There's no difference.
Michigan in general, like we grew up listening to a lot of Bay Area music. I remember being a kid listening to E40, Selly Cell, Sibo. You know what I'm saying? Like we listened to.
Said Spice One too.
Spice One, absolutely.
Spice One.
That America's Nightmare album.
Come on.
My older cousin put me up on Spice One.
Yeah, I remember having that. I think it was America's Worst Nightmare or something.
Tech Nine, the rapper Tech Nine, not the battle rapper, the rapper Tech Nine.
Bro, I got into Tech Nine late, but man, a lot of his earlier music was a little darker for me.
Mm-hmm.
But
him and Brother
actually, once you come to think about it and go back, it wasn't dark. It was just very transparent for that time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but like I listen to his music now.
Well, Brother Lynch was dark.
I got into Tech Nine a little bit late too. Like how I got into Tech Nine was this was right before my daughter was born.
Oh, okay.
My homegirl, shout out to Lee. She was like a huge like Insane Clown Posse, Juggalo fan, and all of that. So she listened to them, and she listened
story about Insane Clown Posse,
and she listens to Tech Nine. So one day she came over my house because I ended up throwing a house party or whatever. Bring in New Year's Eve to bring in my birthday. My birthday is January 1st for a lot of people that don't know that. So we were sitting back and we was like smoking. And she threw on, what was it she threw on? She threw on the skit Stamina when he was rapping off just the gun sound. Yeah. And I was like, yo, man, who the fuck is this? And she like, oh, that's Tech Nine. And I was like, straight up, you got some more of his stuff? And she was like, yeah, what you want to listen to? And I sat there for like maybe an hour and a half just listening to different stuff she had on her laptop, and I had instantly became a fan. And I was like, okay, let me go back and start listening to this other stuff, and the rest was a wrap, man.
For me with Tech Nine, it was on the gang-related soundtrack in '97.
Damn.
He had a song on there, and on this song, the song was called Questions. Mm-hmm. And on that song, he was like rapping, like he did his verse in reverse. That was the first time I ever heard anybody do that. And I was like, yo, this is kind of wild. From then, I would like hear him on Sway and Tech type shit, you know what I'm saying, the Wake Up Show freestyles. And then later on, like I just kind of went dark on him for a minute, didn't hear about him for a while. And then I started seeing him pick up steam again with his Angelic album and a couple other albums after that. That Stamina joint, that's the one where he was rhyming over the gunshots.
Exactly.
I got introduced to him way later than y'all. Sorry.
Listen, y'all.
All 6 and 7s. I was
Richie Rich, Filthy Phil, Ann Banks.
Hey, we used to bump some Aunt Banks. We used to bump some Aunt Banks in Michigan.
Huh?
We used to bump Aunt Banks in Michigan, boy.
There's so many, like, listen, Space. Oh, shit, Miss VA, don't you start that. Space Age pimping. Yeah. We're not even going to go there.
Hey, look. Hold on, wait, real quick. Sicko and Danny had their verses on Danny's show. I do a 90s versus challenge against anybody.
I'll be obliged if you step outside.
That Space Age Pepper say that. Oh, before we get back to the battles, can we finally acknowledge MJG?
Bro, that nigga
as one of the best featured artists
that nigga
of all time.
Right.
Different. Every time he hop on the track, I'll be like, well, who gets bodied this time?
Exactly.
The way, and then it's funny because if you never, even if you didn't know his name, you know his voice. The minute you heard his voice, you be like, hey, I heard him on another song. Like
the minute I hear him say pimp tight, I already know who getting on the track. I already know who getting on the track, bro. I'm like, here it comes.
Oh, y'all going crazy in the comments. Yeah, listen. Like I said, we don't get off that topic because we will be here. You know, when we get into that kind of conversation, we will be here all day. Because, like, yes, or Too Short, Pimp C and UGK, hell, MJG and A-Ball. Like these are. I mean, I'm sure I'm missing. Hell, DJ Quick.
MJ came to sprinkle in some of that super incredible.
let's not forget Do or Die. Shout out to Midwest. Let's not forget Do or Die, because Do or Die had to listen.
It'll get real dark and long-winded if we get into this Midwest Fury bag.
We ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna do it. We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. Let's get into these battles. Let's go ahead and get into these battles. We're gonna say the best for last. Oh, wait. Y'all was talking
I
about
want all the
O-Red.
smoke, sicko.
Y'all was talking about O-Red and A-Ward. So let's get back into that. I'm sorry, y'all. We was about to take y'all on this journey. That's for another show.
This was a good battle, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
It really was. It really was. It was. It was one of our most, or it was. Put it like this: it did not disappoint. I would say it did not disappoint from what my expectations were. I just wish I could have saw it in the building. I'm just being selfish. Just being selfish. I don't see a 30 in this battle, though.
No.
No.
To me, you can't. I don't see. Has anybody ever like really 30'd O-Red and like an O-Red that actually came to play, or has anybody ever 30'd A-Ward?
And
that's a genuine question. Now, I'm not afraid to look dumb if there's a yes to that. So I mean, I'm legit asking.
Well, when you put the come to play. When you put the come to play behind it, it's kind of hard for me to give you the answer that I was originally going to give.
Lazy O-Red been 30 before. Believe it.
I've seen not only Sway 30 of but made the man crap. So
yeah. And do the hand through the dreads rub? Like,
yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Mike, here go your challenge.
I'm with it. I'm with all smoke. We can line that up whenever, bro.
Yeah, he did get done dirty by Swave in that battle. In fact, he was bad in that, like the next few battles on and off that league until he battled Rosenberg Raw. That's when he reinvented himself and came back with the translation.
Man, that Rosenberg Raw battle from O-Red.
Yeah, that was like O-Red, the one we know now was born. Like I was just
No. What I'm saying is, Brian, I wish I could have saw it in the building because that was one of the battles that was supposed to be on RBE's last event.
Yeah.
I'm saying for selfish purposes, I wish that I would have saw it when I was supposed to see it, is what I'm saying. But O-Red had Corona, so he couldn't make it. But like that's what I meant by that.
Nigga said bang is bang. Think of him 35 like whoop if he stepped into my chamber lane. That nigga got Rosenberg out of here.
Like that. Listen.
If you never seen a bully from Everybody Hates Chris.
This is
the bully from Everybody.
Counter left uppy, nice hook with a crucial jab.
That was my favorite ball right there. The way that he did it and it all landed how he said it and how he was demonstrating it. I was like, yo.
The nigga was really shadow boxed and said, counter left uppy, nice hook with a crucial jab.
I will beat the shit out of him from super bad.
A-Ward 2-1, possibly 3-0. For real?
Nah, we not doing that.
I ain't gonna say that, Scotty.
Nobody got 30. Nobody got 30.
I can't say nobody. Nobody got 30 in this battle.
That's all. That's all.
The thing is, if you are going to try to argue a 30, I need to hear your round by round explanation. Then I can get your perspective, and then I can be like, I can understand why you're saying that. But just off of saying it, nah, we can't do that, bro.
It was asked if we've ever seen O-Red get 30. We just seen O-Red get 30 this year.
By JC and the Genesis joint. Yeah. And the sad part that was a rematch too, which it shouldn't happen. But yeah, I ain't giving no excuses. Yeah, that did happen. Yeah. So yeah.
So I mean, I don't think that y'all kind of already really talked about it. So I'm sorry I took the steam out of that one, because I really wanted to get into it. But yeah, like I said, overall, it was a really good battle. I feel like it could be, and I don't like debatables. I really hate debatables, but I'm not mad at somebody having O-Red, but I feel like O-Red, I take points from the fact that he fucking stutters so much.
Yeah.
I feel like he was not very clean after that second round. He wasn't very clean. I feel like he was trying to freestyle and he was trying to get it back from at times. I feel like
I like how everybody steals like all my moves and my finger raise and like my eye into the camera. I appreciate y'all. That's love. Go ahead, Wing. My bad.
Yeah, Blade A-Verb did, but that was only a 1-round battle in Detroit. They didn't do 3.
Yeah,
it was only a 1-rounder in Detroit.
Because old Red wanted to go another round. Who want to hear another round? You want to go another round? All right, Jersey. But yeah, I remember that.
Oh my God.
After Clips whooped his ass. But
He said he asked it, in my opinion. I mean, Scotty, if you're talking about well, I'm gonna give him an edge. I'm gonna give a Ward the edge because, like I said, Red, y'all gotta stop with making it seem like he don't stumble. He stumbles a lot. Not clean a lot of times. And I'm not saying that y'all don't know. Usually, put it like this. When O-Red is not distracted, a flawless O-Red, one of the flawless O-Reds that I've seen, I'll say short time span would have been him versus Big K.
I'll say him versus Geechee.
Nigga went and beat Big K in a dashiki skirt. That was crazy.
Him versus Geechee. He beat Geechee clearly to me.
He was focused. Y'all gotta pay attention. If this is your king, y'all Jersey king, y'all better pay attention to when this man fumbles.
Yeah.
Because he has the ability to fumble and tries to get it back, and then he kind of sits there for a minute, or he's drinking hella water. Like, pay attention to those things. You can tell the differences. He was trying to do rebuttal. He was trying to do what A-Word does with that rebuttal thing. When he decided, I don't believe that he actually had a round of sports bars written. I feel like he tried to freestyle that.
I will admit. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
Real quick, I just want to say this, and and I've said it before, and with battle rappers, stick to your guns. Don't go into a battle battling somebody else's battle. Yeah, because it never. Sue Surf like to say, just like basketball, I like to use MMA references. So this is just like MMA. Do not, if you are a puncher, get in a cage and say, I'm going to wrestle with you because this dude say, I bet you can't wrestle me down to the ground. You're going to lose that if you don't have that in your background. Stand up and punch. If you're not good at freestyling, don't go into a situation with somebody who's known for freestyle,
right?
Or rebuttaling, or however you want to put it. Stick to your guns and just do what brought you to the dance. Because when you try to do all of that extra stuff, it really don't translate well. That's just like when me and Wing, we was having this discussion about Clips and Geechee, and I said when Clips, I still gave Geechee the battle because Clips choked. But I said, I didn't like when Geechee tried to rebuttal everything Clips freestyled in the third round because it came off real choppy and ugly. I get it. You want to show that you can do it too, but sometimes some people do it a lot better and a lot cleaner than you because they've been doing it a lot longer than you. You got to be careful when somebody sucker you into doing these things. Same way that A-Verb suckered Mook into just rapping with him. Oh, don't bring no angles, just rap with me. And Mook fell for the okie doke. It was like, okay, I'm gonna just rap with you. So he still gave us a 30-minute round clean, no choking, no stumbling, and none of that. People still said A-Verb won the battle because A-Verb came into that situation.
I think Mook's rock rounds are still from A-Verb's third. From the third.
Hey, not to cut y'all off. I need them likes up. Let's get them likes up. Brian, I'm about to put the link in the comments for you right now.
I will be the first to admit.
Breakdown crew on YouTube. Get them likes up. I need the likes.
I'll be the
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to.
No. It is very important. The likes are important for the geographical landscape, the YouTube foundation.
That is true.
You sound like you was preaching just a moment ago, and I definitely, brother, speak on.
But going back to A-Ward and Red, I scored it Red in the first. I kind of just like what Red did a little bit more in the first. That probably was like his more focused round. You know what I'm saying? On all three. Ward came with a good round as far as like the Uber driver shit. Like he put it together well, but I still think I like more of Redmond in the first than I like the A Wars. It would have been nice to see Red Sports Bar round up against A Wars. And I'm saying like,
that's a fact.
Like back to back, like in one round. You know what I'm saying? But I liked a lot of stuff that Red did in the second, but I just feel like A Ward was like on one the entire second, like start to finish sports bar here, sports bar here. You know what I'm saying? And measuring them up against each other, the way they was, you know what I mean, put together or whatnot. I think A Ward had the better sports bar round than me. You know what I'm saying? And not because he had the better sports bar round. That wasn't the reason I gave A Ward the second. I just like, for one, he was more polished. In the like in which you're bad in these type of sessions. Sometimes, you know, these guys are reacting to crowd reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It might come off as like a stumble. You know what I'm saying? They might be reacting to the crowd reaction. And that happened. Reacting to the crowd reaction happened in another battle we're going to get into in a few. But it's just all about how you get to it and how you handle it or whatnot. You know, so it was some pauses and some water sips in there, but they were not chokes. You know what I'm saying? That made the round a little bit like not clean. I thought like, you know, the pauses and stuff was a little bit longer actually until I watched it probably like right before we got on. And they were a lot shorter than I remember. And it was just a slow build up for Red in his second, as opposed to how direct and on he was in his first, where Ward turned all the way up. You feel
me? To even piggyback off what you said, remember, Tori Doe kept having those weird pauses in the Yoshi battle, and then she even said it out loud. I wrote with the intentions of the crowd.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
Like, how do you know if you know there's not going to be a crowd?
Why are you doing that? Right? Why would you write like that?
I wrote for a crowd of what, 9 people?
I ain't gonna front. If there was a crowd for that A Ward moment when he kind of rewinded his joint, that would have been crazy. That was cold.
I feel like that could have been a rule shaker.
Shout out to Loso for actually going in reverse with the bars. It was like he actually did his whole thing and went, ooh. I was like, okay, cool.
That was kind of like a daylight Matrix type moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you got somebody completely in sync with, you know, whatever it is that you're doing at that point. But I wound up, you know, giving A Ward a second, but I gave Red the third. I think A Ward probably was a little bit cleaner in his third, but the jersey angle, which was brilliant the way he put it together, I liked it, but that's all I got from his third. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though every time I'm thinking, oh, Red is the sports scheme, he's dropping another one here and there. You know what I'm saying? He just had more lines and stuff I could gravitate towards in the third. Ward had a pretty good third. I still like this third. You know what I'm saying? It's just more so I prefer what Red did in the third. At the same time, while I'm saying that, I could see how this battle would be called equal. I could see how somebody could watch this battle and get but I don't know 30 on either side because Ward didn't get the first to me.
That man Jay Rich saying that A Ward's voice is damn annoying. Do you know how many people say that about O-Red? That's an even thing in here. That's an even thing in this battle.
And shout out to O-Red because O-Red is my guy. That's I fuck with O-Red outside of battle rap. That's the bro. But it's watching him battle sometimes. I just be like, he yells his bars like.
I hate that.
O-Red is literally my favorite battler from Jersey, but he is the king of having a cringy moment in his battle. It don't matter where it's at. Like he can
drop it. You don't be nice.
There's gonna be a cringy moment in every battle, whether it's gonna be a stutter or a stumble. Like when he battled Danny, I'm still mad about that battle to this day. The tooth came out or whatever came out of his mouth during rapping versus Danny Myers at Band Legacy 3. That was like, that's the thing we talked about the most that day, I think. And like, it was just crazy. Like,
I gave the battle to O-Red. But yeah, I agree with all of the points that Bad Money said. And I'm also say this. it's not a 30 on either side. Like,
No.
and I also agree. I can see why people would give the battle the A award, but to me, I gave it the O red. It was still a fire battle though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's drop in the drop. I hate you.
That's drop. Yeah, that's drop.
Hate you, drop. Have a good day.
Everybody, okay, so everybody got who they had.
I hope I snap my
I
fingers.
actually got to watch it again because I was kind of half behind watching it while I was watching it because I was talking to my wife. And, I was just like, yeah, this was a good battle. Because, I mean, I heard most of the material, but I wasn't like, all right, I gave this person round 1, round 2. I was kind of just skimming through it to hear it. But, yeah, I have to come back for my opinion. But
no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Now, this battle here was a good one. This was a goodie.
I didn't see this from beginning to end because I caught it on a live stream, but I was just like in the second round. But I have to go back and watch it.
Chef TREZ versus Real Name Brandon. I heard that it was a good battle. I'm gonna shut up on this one because I didn't see this battle.
For round 2 and 3, it was crazy. I just got to see part 1 or round
TREZ's
1.
rebuttals were crazy that night. I lied to you. Not the first, like in going to the second or going into his first round. I can't even remember what he said, but he had some crazy shit. And it was like back to back to back with him too.
The thing about Chef TREZ, man, it's like if you look at his energy in his battles now, he looks so bored. Like he be so bored in these battles. He'd be like, "Bro, when is this over so I can go look at my charts for tomorrow?" Because if you look at his name, it's cryptocurrency chef or something like that. Like, cuz is in this market, he ain't worrying about this shit. Bro.
That is what I was about to tell. That's what he has been looking so unbothered.
Yeah, he's just like, bro, this is light. Like I do this all the time.
Let's see. Scotty said he got Brandon first and third. Turn Up said he got Chef 2-1. Jason said Brandon was cooking.
He was.
Shannon said I gave it to Brandon on first watch.
The thing about Real Name Brandon, he's very underrated, bro. Like Real Name Brandon been putting in pain for a while. I think he kind of got outshadowed by the Jay battle because that was when Jay was on. Like that's when we started paying attention to Jay when that PG dropped. But Real Name Brandon was firing that battle. Real Name Brandon went to We Go Hard and beat the hell out of a dude named Pop. Got him clean up out of here. Like, Real Name Brandon been putting in work for a minute, bro. He's fire.
Yeah. He's dope. He's definitely one of the best on the, like not famous names on the West Coast. He's definitely one of the best of them out there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I gave TREZ on this battle, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
They both had, pretty good material throughout, from start to finish. But the thing about Brandon, for me, it was just like there was dry spots here and there. He had a crazy part, you know what I'm saying? And of course, the R&B gas was there. You know what I'm saying? The R&B gas was there, but that's to be expected because he's from where at the end of the day. But he did good. You know what I'm saying? I think Chef TREZ's first round might have been his best round. To me, as far as like completely packaged and put together and delivered properly. But his second, it was incredible. The way he started that second round off for me was incredible to the point where I was saying like about rebuttal and the crowd reaction. He said something, he played off of that. One of Brandon's hardest line said something like, he said he got some screws missing. Well, guess who got the hammer for him?
That was fire.
Together, TREZ ended the first about like the helicopter sound over top of the building. You know what I'm saying? So I actually have a blog I'm thinking about, and I don't even speak directly to battlers, but it's just things I think Chef TREZ should know. I think I might do this Chef TREZ blog, you know what I'm saying? Because I see so much potential in him every battle, and he's not living up to it. I've been watching TREZ.
I feel like I feel like battle rap for us. I feel like battle rap for him is becoming. He's uninterested. He's not as motivated as he used to be.
It's monotonous for him now.
That's the thing. TREZ's story in battle rap is really, really underrated. When you like the Southern battle rap movement, like Chef TREZ is responsible for a lot of that, man.
Because you see why he's now, but even saying that, because you see why he's so unmotivated now. It's like, bro, I'm literally like one of the damn foundational pillars of why we are where we are in this game, and nobody like that's crazy.
It's disrespectful to a point. You understand what I'm saying? Like Chef TREZ
has one of
Taco L is one of my.
I was just about to say,
ever.
Yo, I was just about to say his battle with Flacco L is in my personal top 10 of all time.
Yeah, it's
All
so
time.
stuff that was so they was both so advanced in what they was doing, as opposed to like stuff that the new guys still haven't learned. That both
Man, listen, talk your shit right now, bro. That's a fact. Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So, of course, he's gonna look unmotivated and frustrated. He's not getting the opponents he feels like he deserves. When you put Chef TREZ against an opponent, you know what I'm saying, that he wants to battle, that he's hungry to battle, you give him a good opponent, you're gonna get a good Chef TREZ performance. Everybody fucking loses, but the thing about it is, because of probably his relationship with URL, how he's treated, when Chef TREZ takes a clear loss, it's kind of like, get the fuck out of here for real. We're not putting you on this. Take this little nigga coming up. And TREZ is like, I'm not going to be the gatekeeper boy that y'all throw to all these new niggas to get their shit off that have watched my career. I've been in this shit for X amount of time. They can already sit here and watch my mistakes. Give me some niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but let me ask you this, not to cut you off, Bad Money, but let me ask you this. You make an excellent point about that, but at the same time, is he not the gatekeeper anyway with taking lower battles in other places?
Everybody does that, but at the same time, it's like you get
I think
and fixated on a routine to where as though you have to do what you got to do to still keep the lights on, to stay relevant.
Right.
You know what's weird?
I don't. You want to take a penitentiary chance. Everybody out here, you know what I'm saying, ain't got like clean records. So you got to keep battling to be able to lift comfortably to a degree. But the thing
to piggyback off what you saying, Bad Money, I don't think that the gatekeeping thing applies because he's battling everywhere else. To me, it seems like the gatekeeping thing applies more if you're on URL. So if he takes somebody on Riot or RBE or KOTD that's like not a big name, I don't think it labels him as a gatekeeper per se. But if it was like he was on URL and he was taking, a up and comer, then that's when that gatekeeping symbol will be placed on you.
But see, that's also a negotiating tool for URL at the business table. It's like, no, you're not going to give me Ace I mean on, you know what I'm saying, on band 17. They could be like, well, you just had backyard branding on, you know what I'm saying, the barbecue league, you know what I'm saying, $300. So it's just about that, you know what I'm saying, from that aspect, exactly what you're saying. Like when it's on URL, it's looked at as the gatekeeper role. They keep trying to put him in, but on other leagues, it's not.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and I think that plays into the perspective of how you're looking at it. You know what I mean? For URL fans, if you are completely a URL fan, then yes, this is the way you look at it. But we don't look at it that way. That's why I asked the question, because for me, it doesn't matter where you go. These are still, the gatekeeper is still someone who is battling someone underneath him.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So by all means, if you're gonna do that and go get paid nicely,
well, let's be real. The real gatekeeper, and he wears it. It's Swave.
Yeah,
Swave been telling people, I'm the real gatekeeper. You gotta come see me when they think you hot. You gotta come holler at me.
Right.
So, putting it on like people like Shotgun Suge, because Suge haven't been winning battles as of late, and trying to put it on Chef TREZ, it doesn't fit them. It doesn't. It's just that right now they in the middle of a hiccup.
Chef TREZ versus Old Red was too fire. Like that was one of the better Chef TREZs I saw. He was wild. He still looked bored, but he was fire as hell. Like he still looked.
Well, him and Sharon, and look, him and Sharon to me is still candidate for a battle of the year. I know we've had some really great battles.
TREZ and A-Ward was crazy too.
Yeah,
I think I already got my battle of the year though.
Which one is it, Ray? Or is that another show?
I mean, if we could do like a year recap episode, but I don't mind saying what my personal battle of the year is, man. Like I like the battle. I really like the battle. Personally, my battle of the year is T-Top and B-Dot. I love that battle. I love that battle.
Fire.
You know, my personal battle of the year is Vixen and First Lady Flames.
I'm not mad at that.
My man Mike. Yeah.
I'm not mad at
That is
that.
my
That
favorite
battle
battle.
was fire. I'm not mad at that. The battle
That
was
was my
fire.
favorite battle. Them women were punching each other's heads off. And it was just so much fire ass energy between the two of them, man. Like, just
I like how First Lady Flames jumped into the bag right from the gate. I'm here to bring the best out you and knock the rest out you. Like she was just ready to go off top. Like, I was just like,
That was one of my yesterday.
You said what?
They did the top 5 URL battles on Caffeine yesterday.
I didn't watch that episode.
All the stuff that was on.
Wait, hold on. Somebody
I
just got tagged in this. I just got tagged in this. Listen to this, y'all. Hold on, because Jason said it in the comments. Yep. Jason said Nitty just said that this is his last year. He tagged me in this. Nitty posted this 15 minutes ago. I know y'all want to see me versus better opponents, but the cat and mouse game is for the weird niggas. And I would be a motherfucking fool not to get the same type of bag for lesser opponents. I'm not turning down a bag for you scary ass niggas. You know? This might be my last year at Battle Rap 2, so enjoy now.
Like as in 2021 or like this last battle?
Well, he's got the Don Marino battle coming up in January, so I think that's what he's referencing.
Okay, 20.
Yeah, I think 2020. But you know what? I agree with Bad Money. A lot of people say that, but then you also got these guys that's been putting in this work to try to get these bigger names. And some of them are getting frustrated and finding, other stuff to get into and say, man, I'm better off just doing this. Do I think that it may be Rum Nitty's last year in 2021? I don't think so. I think chances are he might sit down for a long period of time until fans be like, okay, where the hell is Nitty at? It's time for Nitty to come back outside. And then he might pop up like sometime mid-summer or something, or like towards the early fall. But
yeah,
it's hard for these guys to really walk away from battle rap. Like I found it very.
I'm sorry, my computer's stupid.
I found it very interesting that a lot of the top guys, they get frustrated and they feel like that they got to walk away. But even if you walk away for a year or two or anything like that, you always find your way back. I mean, Daylight took time off and then he came back, had an incredible battle with Rock.
Listen, DI, don't be stealing the sauce, nigga. You supposed to be coming up here. You don't go blog on this shit now. Nah, nigga, you were supposed to come up here.
My God,
you better mind your goddamn motherfucking business.
Okay, I've been listening for 20 minutes now.
I can talk to Henny like that because Henny's my brother in Battle Rap. Henny is my brother in Battle Rap, so I can talk to him like that. Stay where you at. Don't go blog on nothing. We're just really starting to get into shit. Sit down, take a kill shot, and relax.
But you know what? But I do want to do a year-end wrap-up where we all put together like our battles of the years, who we thought had like the round of the year, so on. So I think that'll be a fun show for all of us, especially E. I think E would enjoy that one very much.
But I'm not the most super big name, you know what I'm saying, in the culture and stuff like that. But those of y'all who know me, you know what I'm saying, know like what I've done and I move around. So at this point in time, I'm not ready to speak on anything of the year yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you listen to the bars, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about anything. I'm not confirming anything, but at this point in time, I don't really speak on anything of the year yet. But I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to gather all that data. That's a lot of data to gather. Tackle that later.
Now let's get into it. We are an hour and 30 minutes in. I think this is our last battle that we got to talk about. Then we're about to get into the meat and potatoes. All right, so let's go.
There's another. We still got to talk about the King of the Dot tournament finals too.
Okay, did I just say last battle?
We gonna get to that, man.
That is a battle.
No, we gonna review.
And I personally, I don't know if y'all have done it already, but we not finna just skim over this Kid Chaos versus Danger Zone battle. That has to be discussed. That has to be talked about.
Because we gotta stop with when nobody's watching it live. Okay, let's get into Av and FONZ. Let's go. Let's get into Av and FONZ.
No, he is right. But see, because we hadn't done a show in 2 weeks, that was one of the battles that we were actually supposed to talk about. So salute to Danger and Chaos, because we're not gonna. That's not, we don't sweep that under the rug.
Nah.
We have a set amount of time to get all this in. So anyway, let's.
But before we jump there, I didn't get finished like talking about the Chef TREZ and Brandon battle. I'm not saying Brandon was dry throughout the whole battle. Like Brandon is a great writer. I just think there's been other battles where I've seen him do better writing. But I'm a big fan of his, and I really want to see him progress. He had a lot of flashes of brilliance in there. You understand what I'm saying? And just with a little bit more training and seasoning, he can really do a lot of damage in this game. Like, I like what he brings to the game. Of course, like, him and Suge has to happen. You know what I mean? But Brandon had a good battle. I wasn't saying like he was dry and I wasn't entertained and stuff like that. I just like TREZ a little bit more in the battle, but it's something I'm definitely going to watch again. I'm not just watching again for TREZ's material because I have TREZ winning. I'm watching for Brandon's material too.
That's a fact.
Blade, we got to stop. Y'all got to stop with, listen, another year with this Cortez treatment. We not going to do
Cortez
it.
slander on my watch.
We not going to do it.
Blade Brown remind me of Angry Fan. Angry Fan will randomly just somewhere throughout the year.
That's where he comes from. That's where he comes from, the movement. Blade, that's why these niggas are savages. Him, Sly, they all movement niggas.
Like,
savages.
But look,
30 human beings.
I don't think Easy ran him out. I think the culture and Sue Surf popping champagne on him really ran him out. Because now he on the DNA thing, y'all don't deserve me kick. So,
but we're not going to forget that before the Easy battle, Cortez was having a good year.
Absolutely.
He came into the year, you know what I'm saying, off the first app event battle, which was with T-Top, and I feel like he beat T-Top. I think we voted on that in the commission wing when the commission was up and running. You know what I'm saying? But that's all.
And Cortez's third versus Saga was one of my favorite rounds this year.
Yeah, so we're not gonna, people let the year go by and forget about all the shit that happened in the beginning of the fucking year all the time. By the time December comes, people only want to choose to remember what happened between June and December, but they forget everything else that happened. Now, Easy did beat Cortez pretty clearly.
It was time.
Cortez was having a good year up till then. The thing about it was more so Cortez just disappeared from, I don't know if it was a book or whatnot. He just wasn't active. You know what I'm saying? Take your, you know what I'm saying, bruises and keep rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I also think
on Surf, and then just the post-battle interview where you clearly took a loss and he's saying he won and he's popping champagne again. And then when Surf popped the champagne, you know what I'm saying? So
he should have stayed humble. He should have stayed humble. Shout out to Danny in the comments. He lost his last three. Who are you talking about, Jason? Cortez? Lost his last three?
He said his last three were bad. Cortez's last three was who? It was Easy.
I know he battled. Yeah, he battled Nitty. Nitty got him out of here.
It was Easy, Nitty, and
Saga.
Yeah, I think those were his last three.
Yeah, I think that was his last three.
I feel like we missing one, but
he choked versus Nitty.
Yeah, he was mad about
that. He really was not that good versus Easy.
No,
like I don't.
Them bars could have applied to anybody besides a couple of easy name flips he had. That could have been everybody.
Okay, well then you know what, Jason, you may have a point. You might have a point. But moving right along, let's get through this Av and FONZ battle, and
Cortez is a great guy. Shout
out. Yeah, he's a dope dude, man.
Wait, turn around. Why you want to see me versus Surf?
Let me say this. I have to go on record and I have to say that I recant my previous feelings when it comes to FONZ. FONZ actually showed me, I was impressed. Y'all know it was no FONZ hate. I just wasn't looking at it as if, you know, I just didn't feel like you know what, when fans put battlers in different bags, when they put battlers in when they compare them to other battlers or give them a little more esteem that I feel like they deserve, I just didn't feel like FONZ did anything that was just so great. He punched really good. I just ain't never been a fan.
Honestly, we all been on this side of the fence with a battler before. I mean,
Yeah.
I was the same way on Dev the Demon for a while, to be honest with you. Like, I was just like, I'm not impressed. And then he just got better. And I was like, okay, it happens. I mean,
That's how I've been with E Hart.
Mike, that's how you be with everybody.
That's all that is. Anyway.
Somebody said FONZ versus Wings set it up.
No, you know what? He being petty, first off. Don't be petty.
You got to give Wings some time to write a farce.
But no, I felt like the young man did very well. He did good. He took
his second
angles
evil,
that I feel he executed his cave gang liquor him. He took three or four pertinent subject matters and executed that, and executed the story that he was trying to put together. He did that very well. The angle, he did that excellent to me.
Is Av's real name Nate?
Yes, it is. That's
okay. That was the only thing.
Exactly why I said that.
The only thing had me on the fence. Other than that,
all right. So let's do this round for round and see how everybody is going. You know what I'm saying, for each round, because a battle of this magnitude with all the punches and all the bars in it. Who did y'all have winning the first?
I had Av winning the first. FONZ had a good first, but he took like a good minute to cook. Really, like he was kind of slow in executing to get into the bag, and then like kind of in the mid of the first round, he was like, all right, now he's in, the bullets are starting to spur out, but it's just like up in there was a couple of jams, I felt like, but you know, that's just my opinion.
I think FONZ had a good first out the gate or whatnot, landing a lot of lines and shit like that. But I mean, I think Al's approach this whole battle was it was like Robert Harris talking to Kid when he was trying to go to and it was like, oh nigga, you think you go in the top 10. You know, I need to be on the books and girl, every little step you take gonna be around this motherfucker tonight. That's
oh my god, right.
In this battle, he pretty much was like, let me talk to you. The thing about it was Av said his breathing was kind of off and shit like that, especially in his first. I didn't really see it. I liked the way Av came out the gate in this battle, and it was just the way he was talking to FONZ. Like FONZ landed a lot of sneaky bars and shit like that. And so did Av, and it was close for a minute, but it was just like Av kind of elevated at one point. You understand what I'm saying? And let us know, like, I didn't come to fuck around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker said the suicide, the dead note, whatever that shit.
Yeah, that nigga said, your girl want to suck this dick, and I'm going to let us, like a suicide note. I said, nigga, hold up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, I saw the thing about, I saw them making punches different from how they normally build up to the punch. Right. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of like, it wasn't just 1-2 punch. You know what I'm saying? It was like punch inside a punch that leads into something else. You know what I'm saying? I really like that about Av and FONZ in this battle. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely some bob and weave into some counter punches into this. Yeah,
it was dope. FONZ had probably my favorite bar for between their two first rounds that I can remember on top, and that was they're trying to piece Av together like a Hot Wheels track. That was crazy.
Wait, then when the motherfucker said, what is it? He gonna lift Av like a what was
like
it?
The bridge is closed or something.
Yeah, like the bridge is closed. Yeah, but that
but avenues are not typically.
I agree, Bad Money. I know where you're going, Bad Money. I agree. Yeah.
Bricks are not typically located avenues.
Yeah, that is.
You're right.
Me and my brother talked last week when I was looking at the updates.
I would have been the technical motherfucker to say that. But at the end of the day, I liked where he was going with it. So that's why I didn't go too technical with it.
Oh yeah, no, real quick. I don't want to cut nobody off because like I didn't get a chance to catch the battle or whatever. So but Mike, I've been going through a lot of personal shit.
Right. I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. I'm just messing.
But real quick, sick. Everybody want to see what like, and then they talk about me versus Danny. What is up with this me versus Surfer, me versus Danny thing? Like, I'm trying to figure this out real quick. Like, somebody please explain that to me, man. But okay, so
the thing about me, I'm going to be real critical with bars. That's why I said hold on for a second. Like, I really used to do this. It's 30 books of rhymes in this motherfucker.
30 pages of rhymes in it.
It's a lot in here. You know, this is 2 different books. Another book. I got plenty of books in here. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to the bars, you're not gonna fool me. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna make me believe that this is supposed to sound like this and it's gonna make sense, and it don't just because the word sounds the way it sounds.
Right.
I'm not a stupid nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I know bars. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so I'm going to be real technical on the bars, and I like that bar when I was reading the updates. But then when my brother pointed that out, I said, damn, it's a damn good point. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to somewhat take away a little bit on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? That's like what I like. That's it.
You niggas is stupid. Killer Chef said, easy beat the sofrito out of Cortez. I'd have heard that stuff.
I hate that nigga, man.
I hate y'all. Oh my God. What?
This is what happens when Wing don't screen the clients.
Blade should be on URL Super Fight Card versus Bankhead. It's something wrong with y'all. Cortez beat T-Top. That is true. But
that happened last year, but it didn't drop to this year. Remember, it happened on that card.
Bankhead.
If you want a bag, get a bag. But if you want to hit legend status, you can't battle anyone.
Any and everybody, yeah. That's why.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I agree.
Like I said, a 16-year-old out here that got Danny Myers on his resume, that should not be his name.
My God. Here we go. But
go ahead.
I'm going with the point system. No, I too agree with Bad Money. I feel like, well, the way I look at it is I feel like with how FONZ was trying to construct the round, or trying to set it up, I should say. To me, it felt like he was starting to cook a little slowly in that first round. Whereas when Av came out, he just he completely took over the round.
You thought he was going to slow down at some point, and he
and
he gassed the whole first.
He put the gas on, no brakes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That bar came in the second round. You know what I'm saying? So everybody pretty much agrees Av in the first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now this second round is kind of hard. So for me, I really want to know y'all's opinion on that because the second round for me is a little harder.
Really?
I personally gave FONZ this second round.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That nigga
was go ahead. Bad Money, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I gave Av the second round. I'm not Av, excuse me. FONZ the second round too. I just like the angle he took as far as like the only time you're turning up, you know what I'm saying, and promoting the way you should be promoting to get where you need to be at is when you're drinking. And it shouldn't be like that. Ain't nobody out here calling smack drunk smack. I disagree. Because but I got what he was trying to say. I didn't take points away for that like I did the bridge shit.
Like you did the bridge, right.
What he was trying to convey when he was saying that. You understand what I'm saying? Right. It was like he didn't stay too long on it. He didn't go too short.
He got straight to the punch, right?
He got straight to it the whole round. He was more so talking about how Av should be handling his career. And to me, that showed progression. You know what I'm saying? That showed I'm learning the game and I got potential to be top tier, to not a K-Shine yet, but, you know, to compete against top tiers. This is like learning vet moves. to a certain degree. And round placement, when you see what he did in that second round, he did a lot in that second round that showed where he can go. You understand what I'm saying? He can take an angle. We never really seen him take an angle throughout the tournament or in his previous.
Exactly.
Yeah. Showing, hey, I can take an angle and do a whole nother scheme with it. You know,
and I was so impressed by that. Right.
I was thoroughly impressed.
He executed it well. Blade, I'm not putting your comment up.
The thing
crazy.
The thing about the tournament though, and I think a lot of people need to understand this, that is mass production shit. Like nobody's trying to craft and make the most complex stuff within 2 to 3 weeks of prepping.
Yeah, right.
So I was like, that's because like Fonz said he prepped for J400 block in like a week for Born Legacy. What was that, 8? He did that in like a week, and that wasn't nothing but punches. But many of us who were like following Fonz, we know he can do more than punch. He just hasn't been put in the position or placement where he had the proper timing to show that he could do those things. Because doing what he did in that second round, it takes time.
Right. Well, you know, it definitely, and because the family up here, we know Av on a personal level, a lot of the things, it was like, yeah, it took some time for you to be able to find out certain things and know these things. Rain, I agree. I would probably find out who put my shit out there too. That's something that happens in battle rap, that because when he said it, I was sitting here like, oh shit. You motherfucking league owners and other people need to stop that shit.
Was this the round where Fonz had that "what the hell is a shark" to a nigga that can break jaws bar?
When he said that, I was like, yo, whoever played 2K on here, y'all know when you taking somebody light and then you just be like, somebody turn you. That was
in that Hall of Fame range extender.
Bruh. Let me get this.
Don't get me started, brother.
Like, bro, they playing.
In here somewhere.
What system you on?
When he said that round, or when he said that, I was like, listen.
I'm broke, baby. I didn't get the 5 yet. I'm not paying $1,500 for the 5 just yet. I will wait till the system stop malfunctioning and grab mine around February, March.
March is actually the perfect time for any to get one.
Yeah, so
they'll actually be on the store shelves by then. But
when you had that line, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And I liked Av's approach, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, I think Fonz gave me a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, in the second round. Av had a good first round. It was just a little bit of a slowdown, a little bit of a cool down from the first round. But I'm going with Fonz in the second. I just like what he did more.
He just had a little more that hit for me. Again, the execution of, Av played a good defense, but the execution of the approach, like I said, to me, this is you understood where he was going, where Fonz, or the direction he was going in with that second round. That, like I said, the first round, he was building up. That second round, he gained that momentum. Now, unfortunately, I got a little nervous because I'm like, shit, another one of these?
Yeah, it could get dark for Av.
It can get a little dark. You know what I mean?
That's where I'm saying the progression showed, because round placement and structuring your material is important. So that angle you expecting to probably come in a third as opposed to a second.
Exactly.
round.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And it could have been his third round, but if Av turned up like that, so we don't know. But say that was really Fonz's third round. You understand what I'm saying? And his third was really going to be his second.
Mm-hmm.
That with the round placement, you know what I'm saying? If he was smart enough, you know what I'm saying? If
we could have been looking at a different battle.
You understand what I'm saying? It could have been because Av's second round beats Fonz's third.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
But could Fonz's third round be Av's third, though?
That's where the debate would come in if you put them, if Fonz's second was his third and Av's third was his third, then I still have Av up 2-0.
Wait a minute. Now we got another variable that determines that. Av went second, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Av would have did, if FONZ second was his third, and Av went after that and talked to him like he did, it would have been most definitely either a nigga saying Av took it because it's levels, or it would have been debatable. There is no other outcome as far as I can think of.
When you put it, well, and not for nothing, I had that conversation and I said that because they did this coin toss off cam, but it was like, damn, I said that. I was like, I was just thinking if you went first and he went like, damn. So yeah,
I'll paint it as it happened. If let's say Av went first, and then he spit his third first, and then Fonz would have spit that second as his third. Av talking to you like it's your dad, but then because that's kind of what it was. That's what it was. It was a son. This is my son, you know. But
I ain't take offspring just to come back and talk to mine.
But then when he said, but if that was, all that would have been powerful. But to come back with the angle of you being a drunk and your son talking to you about your priorities and responsibilities, it would have looked a lot.
You know what? That would have been dope. Like, man, stop being a drunk. Well, son, this is
that would have been way different. But
that would have been
that's a parallel universe type thing. So that didn't happen. So but yeah, that would have been wild.
Yeah, but I mean, ground placement was crucial in that battle. You understand what I'm saying? And then the thirds was Fonz had a good third. You know what I'm saying? He had a pretty good third. I liked a lot of the shit that he did in his third. And the thing about it is you got to close. You understand what I'm saying? That third wasn't necessarily a closing round. It was a solid round. Yeah. But we hear this all the time. Solid rounds can be beat. You know what I'm saying? Cass coined that phrase. So when Av comes with, after Fonz just hit a solid round, good punches, you know what I'm saying? A lot of reaction for all of us at home as well as the people in the building. And then Av comes with that, I've been here. I'm going to show you how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, I haven't been spending time with you, nigga. I was sick. And that's what I'm saying. He came with the Robert Harris approach. Every little step you take gonna be around this. You're not ready for top 10. Daddy's about to show you why.
Right.
I'm sorry I haven't spent time with you. I haven't been in your life, but I'm back. You know what I'm saying?
The dope thing about that.
He did play a big part. It made sense that Fonz went first. It really did. It played to his favor because, like we just said, I don't know. Turn up, Ron. How you missed this battle, bruh? How you missed this battle?
I'm not gonna hold you, and I feel like, in fact, I'm gonna let Mike go first because this is kind of on topic, but it's not. It's something that Bad Money just said. But go ahead.
Ray, awfully quiet. What's going on, my brother?
Remember, he said he didn't see the battle.
You haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Nah, I'm happy that this battle finally happened. You know, from the first time Av mentioned Fonz on Champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really think about the comparison until Av referenced it. I was like, well, damn, they do kind of, he does kind of mirror Av in certain aspects. Like, he's that new generation. He's going to be, when Av calls it quits, Fonz is going to be that person that is in that space where Av was. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing a lot of changing of the guard in certain situations with certain battlers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that this finally happened. The whole father-son aspect of it was fire.
Be Fonz.
No, I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see, you know what I mean, the passing of the torch, so to speak. I want to see them exist cohesively.
Yeah, but I'm saying when Av is done, we're gonna need that. Battle rap is gonna be looking. They're gonna want another solid ass puncher that brings that similar energy. It's kind of like when Dr. J retired, everybody looked at Michael Jordan, the next high flyer that can go. You know what I'm saying? And same with Kobe. So in that aspect, I don't want him to be like.
Okay, but was we saying this when B Magic fell off? And I mean, were we really saying that then?
Yeah, because
people
we
was
were looking at
well, with the B Magic thing, people was looking for another puncher.
Yeah.
They wasn't saying it out loud, but a lot of people was like, okay, who's gonna fill that void? Because you had Conceited, then you had B Magic, and they was like, okay, well, who's gonna fill the void of the puncher? Because we need somebody who's gonna punch. And then we got Nitty versus Av, which turned out to be a classic. And then we was like, okay, now we got two punchers. But then, you know, it started still saying, okay, well, do we have room for another puncher who can be another puncher, so on and so forth. So with that, you know, it's asked, but it's not demanded, you know.
I feel you. You just made me think about one of the lines that he said from the Annie Up line, from when you said Nitty and Av, the anti line that FONZ had for
Nitty. We still know what Nitty did to his antibody.
Yeah,
got over the corona, but we still remember what Nitty did to his antibody.
Niggas be wildin'. That's what that was.
But nigga,
this is what I wanted to say, and this is the piggyback off of what Bad Money said as far as how he closed the battle. Closing. I think that's something that's not looked into well, honestly, or discussed. How niggas close rounds and how they close battles. You know who one of my favorite round closers is? Mike P. His end of his rounds always close great. Like it's never. I'm never thinking like, yo, did he potentially choke or did he just cut it short? I never think about it that way because the way he delivers or how he closes the verse or battle, it never comes across that way. I think that's something that a lot of battles need to take note on. Like Real Sick is a great closer as well. Like there's plenty of people that's actually paying attention to these elements that make these battles. These can be like little tiny things that may edge you battles. But a lot of people just think I had more fire in my round. That's true. But how did you close the round in or battle out? Because your last word is what we remember.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you need to understand. That's how a round is, and that's how a battle is overall. That's just my thoughts on that.
In the words of Sue Surf, it's like basketball.
Oh my God.
Right back. Be up 20 the whole game.
Don't do it.
And then if you get your ass for the fourth quarter, then we're looking at a different game. You know what I'm saying? If you don't perform up to the standards of what you've been performing up to, whether it be the round or it be the totality of the battle. You understand what I'm saying? You still need to close out because closing matters. It's an undervalued skill within a culture because it's really important. The last thing you said needs to matter. Example, Sean's last words to chess in his second round is some of the most important shit that nobody has never said to chess throughout his whole career. Saying you want people to stop treating you like a kid, but you still acting like one. That was very important to close the round with and to leave that impression. You understand what I'm saying? So closing is very important, and I think FONZ did good, but he didn't close that battle saying like beating on his chest like King Kong. You know what I'm saying? Saying this is my battle. He didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though Av came in and I wouldn't do that just yet. You know what I'm saying? He grabbed the belt. You know what I mean?
He really did. No. He didn't even grab the belt. He took his ass outside to the cherry tree and said, "Pick you a switch, nigga." That's what he did. Pick you a switch. Pick the leaves off that bitch. I got 2 more switches that I'm gonna give you so you can braid them bitches up, and I'm gonna take that switch and then I'm gonna go ahead and light the flame to it. Y'all know how them southern aunties used to be. Yeah.
I have a round that I actually have queued up in my phone that I'll put to the mic. It's from Real Sick when he battled Maverick overseas and how he like closed the round, but it really encompassed Maverick's whole style and his problem why he hasn't progressed. It's crazy. So check, White.
Let me play this.
Got some potential to glow, but the second you spoke, you were under pressure. You fold when you rush your setups and flow. No one to catch it at home. Touch up your pen and be slow. There's another level to go when your substance relevant, bro. Run a sped up approach to punch is steadily thrown. It stunts progression and growth. These fundamentals to know. He's undeveloped and dull, one-dimensional clone. Just a regular bloke with nothing special to show. I'm on that.
Like that was Ian.
I fuck with E though, man. He's a component of the new guys and their talent. You know what I'm saying? And what skills they possess. This is why I fuck with E the way I do. That he knows. You know what I'm saying? Like what it takes to, you know what I mean, become a superstar in battle rap. Like what qualities, you know what I'm saying, and different things that people need on a come up. Something like that. Everybody's not going to notice something like that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But see, this is also, I mean, it can go, you could break it down to anything that you're doing, you know, with the first words you could say in a speech and how you close your speech, you know, no matter anything that you do in life, it's like, okay, you started out well, but how can you close the situation? Even when you talked about, and we all talked about earlier on, placement rounds, where do you place this at? When is the perfect moment for this to be talked about here? So I think what it is that a lot of these guys, they just feel like, okay, I'm a talented rapper, so I'm gonna just get out there and rap. Yeah. And sometimes, even if you're talented enough, it's overlooked by somebody who's playing chess with you and saying, okay, this is where I'm gonna start my round at, this is where I'm gonna go with this at, and then this is how I'm gonna close everything out with this. I mean, because people don't like to admit it, but Loaded Lux have some great closes.
Oh yeah. He
has some great closes. I mean, think about it. Even when he was battling Surf in his third round, and he did the whole thing talking about daylight and this, and then he turned back to Surf like, "You still here?" Like it was, you knew that it was like, I'm closing the book on you. Why are you still hanging around me right now? Why are you still standing in my space? So, to me, thank you, Shannon. It's a science. People have to understand it's a science to everything that you do, and it's even a science to battle rap. E points it out so well. Bad Money, you points it out so well. Most of the people on this panel, and this is why I love this show, point it out so well and break it down on, look, this is where you need to be. If you're trying to get to the next level, okay, maybe you need to be out there doing more interviews. Maybe you need to be showing your face out there. Had it back in the cut and then complaining that you're not being known or being seen is not worth it. So try a different strategy. How do you open your rounds? How do you get to the middle of your round? How would you conclude your rounds? How do you close everything where it doesn't sound like it's, like you said, a choke? Or it doesn't sound like, okay, that was a weird ending. Like, where was that coming from? Like,
yeah, sound like it could have been more to the verse. Like
exactly.
So yeah, I think that was what the separation was, and really that third round with Av, what made it so motherfucking powerful was that this is type of shit you've been wanting to see from Av. You've been wanting to see Av do what he did in that third round for so long, as opposed to Av, we know you can out rap motherfuckers. We know you can out punch people. You know what I'm saying? We know you can OG talk somebody, but we need to see exactly what he did in that third round. We wanted that with him from so many different opponents, and not that we didn't like Av, but that's what we saw in Av. You know, right. So the thing was, we got to see like this motherfucker gets it now. You know what I'm saying? We know he could have stood up there and just punched his lights out, and he did punch the shit out of him in the third round, but the development, you know what I'm saying? The same thing I said with FONZ in the progression in the second. You know what I'm saying? If you're not progressing in this game and you're just there for nothing, you just can't sit there and still have the same style and just not make adjustments to it and tweak it to what's current. You know what I'm saying? AI had to make adjustments when they put the zone in the league to try to stop it, baby. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to keep updating your game. And this was the potential we've been waiting to see from Av.
He froze.
Oh no.
He was making a great point too.
He was making a damn good point.
Bad Money was cooking.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was cooking in that round.
okay, look, that was the
He was
third
cooking in that round, and
You
the damn caffeine apps fucked it up for him.
2 things while that he's coming back. Shameless plug. We miss Jay Kruger. Please come back. Are we finna skip over this?
Jay Lopez.
Jay Lopez. I'll be the first to tell you. Hit my inbox one day because I have a good rapport. He's actually quitting, like retiring and shit. Like he's done with it.
For what?
You gotta ask him. I ain't.
Holler at me.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but he said he's kind of done because he asked me if I had other things in the work. I was like, yeah, I got a podcast coming, but other than that, like regular, nah. He was just like, yeah.
Tell him come holler at your girl.
Because I ain't gonna front. All the J's that I love just leave. Jay Lopez, Jay Kruger. I don't know what's going on. It's like once I like get behind.
So much faith in Jay Kruger. He was one of my
favorites. One of mine too.
Because he hasn't quit. I guess he's just really going through a lot. But anybody who know me know his career will never die until I just stop saying his name. Because if there's anybody that's gonna like raise that flag, it's gonna be me. I still watch him versus T.Y.
Bad money in the comments. He said Wi-Fi hospital giving beds out. He said, "Let me get it together."
But yeah, because I had no doubt that Jay Kruger would most definitely been on these Born Legacies coming up. Like he was just too nice. Jay Lopez too. He turned down Survivor Series as far as what I know. But yeah, he hit me as like, yeah, I'm pretty much retiring from this thing, man. So I
also want to say this real quick.
Yeah.
And this is to go back to what we talked about.
I need you to get it together.
I know this is to go back to what we talked about.
No, I'm talking about Bad Money. I was like, yeah, get it together. You know, get it together.
This when it comes to structuring, you look at some of your greatest directors and greatest novelists. Most of them people, they have their final chapter written before they even wrote the whole book.
That is true.
Like, because I'm a fan of writing and I'm trying to get into this whole film thing or whatever. And I've seen so many interviews from Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese. I've seen interviews from J.K. Rowling, so on and so forth. Most of the greatest novelists all said, yo, I had the final chapter wrote before I even structured the book. Or I had the final part of the script wrote before I even structured the whole movie. So again, I've done
that. I was taught that in creative writing. Like, I don't know, and I still do that today. I can tell you what that ending is supposed to look like, and then I structure everything else. I do that when I write papers for school for different subjects. That's crazy.
Wing, even the idea that I just recently came up with for a short film, I had the chapter. I had the final part already in my head of how I wanted it to end before I started piecing it together, and I'm still trying to piece it together.
And I always felt like that is so ass backwards, but
think about it. It's just like you have this perfect picture of what you're trying to display, but once you figure that out first, which is probably the easiest part, you have all the creative direction to see how you want to get there.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a fact.
Ab is in the comments.
Ab popped in.
Shout out to Ab. They just got done reviewing your battle.
Am I sending you this link, sir? Am I sending you this link for you to pop out?
Pulling up, Ab? You pulling up to the show?
Yeah, am I sending you this link for you to pop out, sir?
I need to know how long it took you to get your taste back. I'm struggling with that. I need to know. I need some kind of hope.
But I mean, and like you said, you learned that in creative writing. I learned that, like I said, just watching some of my favorite writers and directors or whatever, and they was like, okay, where do you want to get to this and how? I came up with the idea for this short film weeks ago. I just came up with character names 2 days ago. Like, so to me, and this again, it goes to battlers, and some people, he said, do it, send them the link.
Oh, I was on my way to do that anyway, nigga. Yes, Lord.
But I mean, and that's again, that's why I have a great respect for E, Mike, and everybody else again on the panel, because how we look at rhymes, how we feel like this is how you battle. This is how you clean somebody the fuck up, or this is how you can have a classic. You just can't put it together. And some dudes, they structure their rounds perfectly. Some dudes, they can end their rounds perfectly. Some
hold on a
people,
minute. Let me give him. Hold on. Let me give you Av. If you have an iPhone, you have to go through Safari on your iPhone. Yeah. Other than that, if you Droid Life Team Droid Gang, all you gotta do is hit that link and it'll bring you right to where you need to go. Put your name in. It'll check your all that shit, and you'll be good. As long as you Android, we the easiest out here. Y'all iPhone ass niggas.
I treated I finally decided.
Y'all the alpha. Y'all the AKA. Y'all the alphas of cell phones.
I decided to cross over.
Having this conversation yet.
I turned 40 on December 12th. You know what I'm saying? I crossed over into the 40s. So I decided to treat myself to an iPhone. Thank you, good brother. I decided to treat myself to an iPhone for my birthday. And when I tell you that I get it. I get it.
You sound like you just got saved. Like, he's like, you know what? I see it now.
Look, all of my
that blue energy bubble was different.
All of my best friends,
energy was different, man.
Like when I see people have iPhones and they've been trying to convert
pop up, I be looking like peasant. You know what I'm saying? Like I just look at it.
I just say get what you like, bro. I don't really care. I just like
niggas text back a little bit faster when they see the blue bubble, baby.
Yeah, in fact, it's a fact. That is a fucking
I was Team Droid. I had iPhones. I was Team Droid for probably about 5 years. It's a difference between metaphors and real apps.
Y'all niggas is I love my Android.
My birthday was just last Sunday, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sagittariuses are different though. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Y'all different.
Very witty.
You gotta pin that to your like Twitter profile. Like that's dope, bro.
That was real.
Okay, bars, bad money. That was a bar, nigga. That was a bar. Yeah, that was
Shannon's everywhere, man. Everywhere I pull up at in the battle rap universe, man, Shannon is always there. So
she is such a wonderful
Shannon. Thank you for especially this year, Shannon.
I actually got to meet her at an event. I just didn't.
What?
Yeah, she was at Royalty Day too.
Shannon, you be outside? You didn't tell nobody?
She be outside, you know, you just.
But see, the thing is, you won't know it's her because she's a shoe.
Yeah, she most definitely like incognito the hell out of
me. Yes, you're not gonna know because don't nobody want you all in their profile picture.
That's a fact.
No, I'm human. Am I not supposed to look at people?
Mike, I told you, man. I'm telling Vixen on you, man.
No. I'm telling somebody else on you.
Oh no, you talking about my friend? We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah. That's another episode.
We decide. I'm not even gonna get in that. That's
another episode.
Something different. That's something different.
Mm-hmm. No, man,
shout out to her because that's the homie. Shout out to her.
Ab was supposed to be pulling up. He was doing something. Oh,
he pulled up and knocked down my Wi-Fi, man. Wi-Fi.
He heard me talking about him. He heard me talking about him.
Can I finish making my point since Ab is here now?
Yes, you was making a beautiful point.
You were making a good point before your Wi-Fi cut out.
Yeah. Your Wi-Fi fucked you off. But go ahead.
I think my Wi-Fi got nervous because they felt Av's presence in the chat. But the thing about it was that third round from Av was like we knew Av's potential for years. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Av has never had a round that necessarily like disappointed me. You know what I'm saying? The closest I can say, it wasn't even a disappointment. It was just like different. It was like the end of his Charlie Clips round. But the thing about it was the progression and the elevation that you've seen in that third round. We kind of wanted to see Av take that approach with some of his veteran opponents. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just smacking them around and punching them in some aspects. And he still kicked a lot of these veterans' asses. But the thing we saw Av do in that third round is what we saw in Av for the longest when we were saying that this nigga will get a lot of these vets the fuck out of here early on when he was battling Mike P, when he was battling None. We saw what we seen in that third round. We saw the potential for that. You know what I'm saying? So that was what was so beautiful about that third. It was just, it wasn't more so out rapping. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I'm saying, in the system out rapping. but it was more so I'm going to outsmart you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to play the game and I'm going to outsmart you this round and I'm going to show you what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. And again, Robert Harris, house party approach. You know what I'm saying? You missed what I said about that. When you go back and play the show, you'll understand why I said that.
No, you got to say it. You got to say it because that shit was dope. I ain't even going to front.
It more so was like, all right, so I basically looked at it, you know what I'm saying, like within this battle from start to finish. You said you had a lot of problems with your breathing and stuff like that you had to adjust to from being in that room. I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all. I think you adjusted very well to that setting or whatnot. You might have probably felt maybe you were rushing delivery at some points. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's a rapper, again, it's about 30 pages of books in this motherfucker. But everybody who's a rapper, you know what I'm saying, they're going to critique themselves a little bit higher. But I saw the fact that, damn, this nigga really is dangerous in this room. And the approach you took within that battle was like kind of when Robin Harris was telling Kid he's not going the fuck out, that's like the approach you took with him, telling him you're not going to top tier yet. Every little step you take will be around this motherfucker right here. Sit your ass down. And then it was like what he did in the second, you know what I'm saying? It was like he tried to sneak out, but you caught him coming back in the house in the third. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the way I looked at the battle. You understand what I'm saying? It was a good approach from you. We just wanted to see that for so long. You know what I'm saying? And it was good to see that. So shout out to you, man. You had a great battle. I didn't see any ring rust or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I felt it. I definitely felt that. I felt some rush. You know, as far as the breathing, I haven't rapped. You know what I'm saying? In a minute, so I guess that's probably the rush I was talking about. Hey, what's going on? That's the rush I was talking about. It's been a minute since I rapped. I ain't performed no music or nothing. So that's what I was talking about with that. But and just that whole setting, it only being like 8 people in there. I got to get used to that too. It was like who you seen on the camera was all that was in there. That's all who was in there, and JB was on the other side of the camera. That's it. Damn. I got to get used to that shit. But that was crazy.
Question, Av. And this is Battlerap related. So I saw you had COVID. Congrats for getting through that. I actually am like 79% done with it. Like, I just want to ask you, like, how long did it take you to get your sense of taste and smell back? Because nigga, I've been eating space food for 10 days.
Oh,
ass, bro.
After I got out of the hospital, about 3 weeks. About 3 weeks, bro. Like I couldn't eat shit. Only thing I could eat was for some reason, what the fuck I kept eating? Tropical smoothie. I was fucking tropical smoothie shit up. that shit was rocket.
But yeah, I can't taste the damn thing right now. Oh damn.
God damn it.
I'm glad I got my question.
Okay. Let me ask you. There he go.
You know, it's crazy how Bad Money like presented that whole thing about Av's round structure and how the battle went in terms of house party analogy. He structured that well. Like, did you see that?
Yeah, I knew. As far as our battle, how I felt, I don't know. Y'all probably already talked about it. I knew it would be different if he went first. If he went first,
we just not to cut you off, but let me so I can kind of paint this picture and you can finish that up. We just spoke about, we all kind of agreed his second.
Oh, his second was crazy.
Right, was the round that we gave him, but in that third, you know, we were just kind of like, what if he would have? Bad Money was talking about round placement.
Oh yeah, it matters. It definitely matters.
Or third with his second being his third. If he would have made that, you know what I mean, his third, or if you would have been first.
He would have made, if he would have made his second his third, he'd have been down 2-0 clearly. Because his third won't like that. His third won't like. It was a lose-lose situation, man.
Yes, if the rounds were switched, I still had Ab up 2-0 after the second.
Because my second was better than his third. So if you put my second with his third, he's still down.
Oh yeah,
that's literally damn near verbatim what Bad Money said.
Yeah,
he's still down.
Oh, was it Bad Money? Or was it you? One of y'all two.
No,
said
it was Bad Money.
I had the parallel universe, and if he would have went first, and
Okay.
it was a whole lot more to mine. It was a whole lot more to him.
E was more saying like, what if Av's third was his first and Fonz's second was his third? It'd have been like the father talking down in the first round, but then the third round, the son stepping up.
My third, I would never put a round like my third first, ever, never.
No, I was saying like, what if you had the third? What if Fonz's second, he moved that to his third? What if his second was actually his third, and the way you turned up in the first, you know what I'm saying, made him switch that shit to second? You know what I'm saying? It'd have been good to see those rounds.
It'd have been a great third round.
Yeah,
it'd have been a great
third round conversation, because some battles is not always about the bars they want to exchange. Sometimes it's about the conversation that they're going to have with one another within the battle.
But see, you could tell like what he really crafted his round for was the second round. Like he really wanted, like he put the most effort and time into that second round.
That's exactly what you said. It took time. It took time.
With me, it's like you don't know if I did the most time in my third or my first, for real. Because my third was actually the easiest to write.
You delivered it like that was the most.
I wrote my third first. I said I'm not gonna use no gun bars. I don't want to shoot my child. I'm gonna just talk to him.
So you knew. So question: you knew once you had finished that when you wrote your third first, you knew like when you looked at it like, yo, this is my third.
Yeah, this is gonna last.
Do you?
That's why how I started third off. I started third off with my son should have got this talk from me way sooner. Like that's why I wanted to be at the end.
You want to
like
know
the whole acting like I'm cleaning my nails is just like, you know what? I'm tired of your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you watch the battle. All of that is part of my performance. You see me go to cleaning my nails, and I'm like, yo, my son should have got this talk from me way so. Like, I'm sick of his ass. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying? So all that was just into the play of it.
The crazy part is he's actually even following in Av's footsteps career wise too, because that's who he just called out.
Nitty.
No, he called out O-Red.
Oh yeah, yeah, he won O-Red.
And he said Nitty too. I think he said Nitty on Twitter too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro, you're really going after your pops like peoples. Like, what you doing? Like, it's looking like Drago all over again. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
you know what's crazy? I think what's crazy is I think I battled O-Red after Nitty.
You did.
Yeah,
you battled Nitty at Born Legacy 2, and you battled
right.
Red at Born Legacy 5.
I thought it was Suge first, and then no. Wait.
Nah.
Oh,
Red was before Suge, wasn't it?
Yeah, Red was before Suge. Suge got set up after me and Red got off the stage.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Because he battled O-Red at Born Legacy 5.
So like this is FONZ Av versus Nitty. It's just FONZ versus Av.
Yeah.
I mean, what was some of the shit? Because we talked about a few lines that hit us. What was some of the shit that you was like, damn, son? Okay.
The jaws bar.
Knock your ass out.
What the fuck is a shark to a nigga that can break jaws? That was crazy. That was crazy.
Hey, that shit was wild.
That was crazy. I like that joint, and it's something he said about the cave, the ventilator. You didn't want to vent till later. That was crazy too.
That was
in the second round. Yeah. That was dope. But I knew he was going to talk about, because if you watch me and him talking on Breakfast with the Champ, we was on DNA show, everything he talked about in his second round was everything he mentioned inside in the face-off. Everything.
PSA battlers, stop doing that. It takes away a lot of the punch when y'all talk about that in the face-off, and then y'all use that same stuff you talked about in the battle.
Because I'm like,
I didn't see it.
If you can deliver
my round, but me crafting my rounds is like, okay, he gonna try to come out the gate and just prove that he can out punch me. Mm-hmm. So how he started his round off, I'm like, he fucking playing with me. Like you better say something, and you better say it now. Like, you know what I'm
now.
saying? Like, I don't waste that much time. I'm at you. You gonna know this shit coming out the gate. But so I'm like, okay, now he gonna have his angles. That's why my second round, when he mentioned reference Cave Gang and Corona and all that, was in the second round. Everything he said in his second round, I said in mine, because I know you gonna talk about.
When you said that Corona and the 211 line, I was like, oh damn. Yeah.
And everybody like, yo, did you shoot at Rock, man? Was that a shot at Rock? And I'm like, no, that ain't a shot.
You know, I'm gonna ask that, right?
Yeah, I know.
It was something else in the second. I was like, I'm wondering, because you said you go to bat for these niggas, I'm saying the same way, but it was something you said that was like, we're gonna talk about this family business.
Yeah, I say that. I said, the whole setup was, I said, you're gonna talk about Av in the cave. Yes, he left, but I still see my niggas as brothers from chest to chef. I tell you what, better yet, if you look like you gonna touch or shoot Rock, bitch, you better be doing a hezzy step. Like if you play basketball, if you about to touch or shoot, you know how it go.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I say I'm on that time. Screw the rumors and damn liars. I'll let y'all get y'all little interview with the vampire, because you know that's Rock is Dracula. I'll let y'all get y'all little interview with the vampire, and I want all of these cameras removed. Fuck what the survey says, bro. We're gonna talk about this family feud. Like we're gonna have our moment when we have our conversation. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be, you know what I mean? Like, you know, because I knew he was gonna address it. I'm gonna hear about Cave Gang forever. It's just something that's gonna happen.
Yeah, your approach to this battle was very, very veteran-like, and what I saw you doing this battle was more so, this is what.
Damn, we lost Av again.
Wi-Fi hospital.
Giving bad
down. But really what he did in this battle was more so, this is how a veteran battler is supposed to talk to a rookie battler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was exactly what we wanted to see happen. You know what I'm saying? This is how a veteran is supposed to talk to a new battler. And we haven't seen a lot of veterans talk to the newer battlers that are coming in the way they're supposed to be talked to.
No, but FONZ is a problem. Like the way he punched and able to create the angles with the punches, niggas gonna have some problems on their hand. Niggas gonna have problems on their hand. Then niggas want us to do two on two. So
before you answer that side note, J Bank said he need his rematch. And
what? And 2K and Madden, I beat the shit out of Jay. I don't know if it was Madden or 2K. I beat the dog shit out of Jay.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that Madden game, man.
Wait, man. So I beat the shit out of you too, didn't I?
No. You ain't beat me in Madden. You got me in the 2K.
Okay, yeah.
You got me in the K.
That's one of them.
And Killer Chef said, ask you about Bowling Park, Roberts Park.
No question. That's all Norfolk shit. That's all Norfolk shit. Bowling Park, Roberts Park, Moulton Park. That's all shit in the town. No question. He from around here then. He know all that. Because both of them neighborhoods tore down. They two legendary neighborhoods in the city.
Oh shit. Okay.
And
you know something.
You really like, will stay to yourself kind of guy. You do you. But it's my favorite interview that I've seen from Ab was the joint you did with Shooter with Squeako.
Oh yeah.
When you say we want to see more Ab outside of the ring, it's stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, that we would like to see when we say.
I'm not a nigga that be like, hey man, record this. I'm about to talk. Like I don't be on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was the thing about that shit. Just so natural. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was just you and your element chilling, doing you.
But see, that's how I'm always like, people be like, oh man, like when Fonz like, oh, you don't be like this until you don't promote unless you turned up. Nigga, I'm always turned up. It's just that I don't never I don't be like, hey, I'm about to, we about to pop some bottles. Let's record. Nigga, this is me every day. Like I'm chilling every day like that. You know what I mean? It ain't no, like I don't got no liquor courage type of nigga. It's just how I act. I guess I don't open up to the world enough, but we're gonna change all that. We're gonna change all that. I've been saying that for a long time, but it's just battle rap so weird now, man. You got to be careful of how you let people see what's going on in your life. Because niggas will take anything and try to make everything out of it. So
yeah,
I'm a reserved private person for real. Like you'll know what I want you to know about me.
Yeah, I tell you what I want you to know. Fuck what you asked me. You probably don't want me to blow.
Yeah, and it's like that. Like that's the Kiss was talking some real shit. That shit is crazy.
So everybody,
especially in this case.
So I'm about to take a left because everybody seems to know that they have the cheat code with what happened to Ab and Big K.
What happened to Ab and Big K was I guess it was a drop on my behalf. I wear it. Like I thought it was locked in and could be able to go, but I had some unfinished shit. I had like a year left on the contract. That it's some battles that got canceled that I had to make up before. It ain't that I had to, but I don't know when the fuck I was gonna be able to do the K battle, and I still got to do these battles too. And I ain't a nigga. You ain't gonna see me battling. I'm not gonna try to battle Big K and battle Twerk in the same month. Like nah.
Right.
So it was looking like, well, when you gonna do that? Because you know we trying to put this together and this together, and I'm like, you know what? Let me get all this shit out the way first, and then we'll revisit it. So niggas is trying to make it seem like it's some whole sneaky shit. I ain't doing all that shit. It's just that I wanted to, you know, the time was off. The timing was just off. That's all it was. But of course, you know how media act. And not y'all, fuck with y'all, but you know how niggas act. Yeah, it's gonna happen though. It's still gonna happen.
Again,
but I don't like how it was handled because like Kay, you got my number. We just talked on the phone a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to do the Mav show together. Now you got my number. You don't gotta run to the internet, my nigga. But if you don't know, you don't know. Right. I'm a different one.
And I guess that's kind of the reason I asked that question, because for those who don't know, you know, there was a little tiff. You can't even call it beef. There was a little tiff with y'all. Y'all squashed it and actually squashed it for real. And now y'all never had money together.
We never had no beef. It won't never beef. It's just
I said tiff. I said tiff.
Oh, yeah. I don't do no damn tiff. Either you got a problem or we ain't got no fucking problem. I don't do no tiffing. Whatever the hell that means. I don't even know what that means, but it don't sound manly. So I didn't do it.
Tiff is a little
heavy words.
Tips is what women have.
Yeah.
I really hate y'all.
Niggas fight.
Women have tips. Men, we either get beef or
we either beef or it's not. Don't say I had no damn tip.
Like I said,
I gotta go start a bar fight tonight and make sure I'm still me.
I hate you. Like I said, y'all had there was nothing, but people made it something, which was nothing. Okay, but y'all were able to talk it out like when get to a place where y'all can start doing business, and you know, like you said. So now it was just kind of like this situation occurred. And now, I mean, like you said, he got
me personally, I would have been like, damn, I would have called first and be like, damn, what's going on, bro? Like, so then I know how to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just to jump straight to the internet, that shit kind of goofy to me. But like you say, you can't expect everybody to think and move how you move.
Right.
I'm just different because I would have never said nothing about it because it wasn't that serious yet. You know what I'm saying? It was this is what's on the table. Let me finish this up. Boom. Because it still wasn't a real date locked in for us to battle. It was never a date. It was just a time frame where this one we're going to try to do it. And I know that they try to get me to finish this over here. I don't even want to try to battle these two motherfuckers at the same time. Let me figure out what's going on. Okay, here we go. This is what I need to do. You know what I mean? But you want everybody run to the internet. Oh, man. Oh, I got the real truth. And they blocked this. And it ain't even that, bro. Because I could still do the battle. It won't even that situation. But you know, I don't have no issues with ARP or RBE or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't like how it was handled like that. So it is what it is. It's going to happen. Because I got a conversation to talk to him too. There's some shit I need to say to him too.
Well, it's been a few times that I've said it on this show. I don't know like how often you watch, but I've said that media, we have to do better at how we can't just do everything for clicks, like clicks and traffic. And now it's irresponsible when you get a story and don't get the full story, or you just run with one side of a story and then say, well, this is what it is. And it's like, that's not always the case. You have to get all of the facts before you present, anything to everybody else. So,
but everybody, and see the thing about it now, the genuine shit, when you know your shit, like Wing is a person that's always known her shit when it comes to battle rap. And it's gonna be 100, it's gonna be genuine, and that's not cool in battle rap. The sucker shit draws more attention.
Right.
Yeah, that's why niggas love Battle Truth. How the fuck? I don't get it, but we all supposed to be so real niggas. Like, it's supposed to be so many real niggas. How do y'all feed into some shit like that? Like, it's a lot of these niggas that call themselves media is fucking weirdos, and I don't understand. If I can't see myself talking to you in regular life, I'm not even gonna entertain you in battle rap like shit, because you use a whole that shit weird. So when they see a motherfucker pick up the story and I got the truth and I know this and I know that, they gonna just gravitate to it. Whether it's like real niggas ain't gonna entertain that shit no way.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
The thing I look at that shit is just like, it's the motherfuckers that's never outside. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to being an event and shit. Like, I seen you at in Philly, you know what I'm saying, at the Bill Collector battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I move around. A lot of us, I'm saying, within this within this panel, we move around and shit like that. So we know how to move. We know, you know what I'm saying, how shit goes when you're in public and you dealing with the battle rappers. But the people who talk the craziest, they don't come outside.
Yeah, I need to get back outside. I ain't been to a battle rap event since Summer Madness 2, so I really need to start back out there.
We ain't missing too much of shit, bro.
But
I mean,
sometimes you just need that. You do need that outsideness. You know what I mean?
You have to, bro. You have to.
You really do. So being that a lot of us don't do too much as it is, battle rap is kind of like my vacation, actually. So it's like
battle rap. The community is so. I'm sorry to cut you off. My fault. The community is so. They just accept anybody. Any nigga that comes.
That's true.
I said that earlier.
It's little girl, real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 2 seconds.
You don't even be knowing shit about battle rap. Niggas just know about the current shit that's going on, and then all of a sudden, I'm a blogger. You don't even know what the fuck going on around here, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And the worst part about it is that there's a lot of bloggers that are that are more focused on the drama and shit that's going on instead of actually giving energy to what we're here for. Just like Bad Money said earlier, I'm here for the bars.
Yeah,
here for the bars. Ultimately, that's what we're all here for.
It's too much love in hip hop, Real Housewives kind of.
Battle rap is about everything but battle rapping.
Yeah,
I hate that. I mean,
that's why I'm
shout out to Damn I'm Wild, man, because he told me like it's something we got to accept with this shit is that it's more people here for bad than it is for good. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. It's so many other media outlets besides the most popular ones that give battle rappers their flowers a lot of times. So many Twitter accounts and Instagram accounts that show love, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard to see that when it's overshadowed by so much negativity and so much drama.
And I got and with me, that's why I never try to be caught up in shit, bro. But that's why I just want to rap and mind my business, bro, because I'm not gonna play that shit. I don't know how to move like that. And it's not no tough guy shit. It's just that I'd rather be away from that shit than have to prove who I like. I don't have to prove shit to nobody, but I don't even want to go there with niggas, man, because I know niggas is just doing shit for publicity and promotion, and I don't play them type of games. Let's rap, talk our shit, and be out. Like, I ain't doing all that shit though.
A lot of cats are taking that early 50 Cent approach, you know what I'm saying, the how to rob approach, and want to come out just like causing drama from the gate.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool if it's for battle rap. If you calling niggas out for battle rap, I'm all for that shit. Like, but once you get into the goofy shit, bro, like I ain't researching nigga shit. I don't care about what a nigga making and all. I don't do all that shit, bro. You either gonna rap or we gonna rap. That's it. I'm missing me with all the other shit. I don't care about who you supposed to be, where you from. I don't care about how much them niggas pay you. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, I just don't care. And that's what battle rap is most about. I don't give about who these niggas fucking or none of that shit. I don't care about none of that shit.
I said that earlier.
That's why they don't fuck with me. That's why they don't like me, because I don't care about that shit. They want me to be a loving hip hop nigga. I ain't with it.
Yeah, I agree. That's why when like a lot of that BS be taking place, I be the most silent. Like it's like if it's not about like niggas is doing what they, if we not talking about their last battles, their new opponents, or what just happened in a battle, I personally don't care.
Right.
Because I do go outside. I keep this energy accountable. I'm a civilian and I stay in that civilian space.
I go to events. I ain't worried about if somebody finna knock my head off for something I say because I don't say nothing crazy. So
because it don't take that shit, bro. It don't be that serious, man. Yeah. And then some of the niggas is looking for lawsuits. They want us to do shit so they can sue the company, and then that shit fall back on us because we contracted with them or however that shit might work out. I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. I come with the same couple people. When shit go another way, we gonna act another way. But hopefully it don't. It hasn't so far, and I'm thankful for that. I be trying to be cool with everybody, but I just realized you can't fuck with everybody because niggas be trying to learn you just to know shit. They pass it to the next nigga, and this they're like, I keep my distance. I rapping them out. Me and my niggas, we go out. We keep it like that. That's the best way to stay.
I mean, that's the way to give your opinion, but you don't have to insert your personal feelings on certain things if it's outside of the bars. You know what I'm saying? And that's always been my thing and my whole approach. I've probably been in this game about 3 years come next month, but I just never want to attach my name to people or, you know what I'm saying, just any of that, you know what I'm saying, drama shit is not what I'm here for. I'm here to hear niggas rap. It's cool to watch their blogs too, but again, like you said, it's a fine line you got to tread. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a personal life. You know what I'm saying? At some point. But to some degree, this is the entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said fans do like seeing when you do shit like, you know what I'm saying, that blog was Squeako, that shit was fire. Like, but again, I understand completely where you come from. Motherfuckers will take the smallest thing and make 700 blogs about
it. Yeah. But you know, being that I'm trying to push the YouTube channel and shit, putting my music videos and shit. So it's gonna be more content. You're gonna see me outside more and trying to catch where I be at and how I, interact and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna start doing more of that, but it ain't gonna be too much. I'm gonna tell niggas that it ain't gonna be too much because I don't like to be recorded when I'm just chilling in my personal life. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that shit. I hate recorded conversations and all that shit. But these niggas be doing that shit. You can't even call. That's why I don't even call niggas to spar. I don't never call niggas to spar or hear rounds. I don't want to hear your rounds. You definitely not gonna hear mine. I don't trust niggas. I don't trust these niggas.
Community is a wild place, man. You just dropped a video, didn't you though? You just dropped a video. You just dropped
Yeah.
I follow you and I follow Kenny. Shout out to Kenny, my guy.
Shout out to my boy Ken.
I met him in Philly too, but been my guy before that. But the new video, tell us a little bit about that because y'all was kind of dapper and sharp in that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I saw that.
We was chilling, man. That joint called Rugby Flow, man. Rugby Street is just one of the streets I grew up on in my neighborhood. Kind of where everything was going down at. We ain't got a big neighborhood. It's a small neighborhood, but it was live. We had a corner store, Rugby Food Mart, that everything and anything went down on that block in particular. So all my whole shit just come from that area. So I just want, I'm on my rugby street shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I named it that. But at the same time, we was like, that video was like, nigga, from shit that we used to do right there. Look what type, we on a different type time now. We taking these flights, we getting paid, like blessed to be here. Nigga just had COVID and shit. Like that whole video was gonna be something totally different. But my bro was kicking it to me like, nigga, you doing some shit around here that not too many motherfuckers do because when get to do, you getting paid to travel and rap and shit you love to do. So, let's make it look like something. You know what I mean? Let's have some fun and shit. So that's what we did. We changed it up like that.
So basically more like a celebration, like
Yeah. It's a celebration of where we come from, where we at, and where we going. That's what that's about. But it all started on rugby.
Yeah, I mean, that was dope. But like I said, I follow Kenny on the gram, and that's my guy. So leading up to you dropping the video, I did see a couple pictures he took of y'all and stuff like that. So I definitely was anticipating for that to drop. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with it.
Appreciate that. The project, I'm gonna be real quick because I got to get ready for the show tonight. But the project Validated 2, I'm trying to drop that next month. I want to have it out on my birthday, which is January 6th. I'm gonna try to
January.
No question. You already know it.
That's my son's birthday, man. That's what?
Oh, for real? Yeah. So I'm definitely trying to put the whole project out by then. Got a couple more visuals to drop. And that's it, man. Like as far as the project, I think the next video I'm shooting is with Easy to Block and Sco. I got Easy to Block and Sco on the album.
Oh,
I got D.I. the Henny Man on the project.
All right.
And I'm waiting on Brooklyn Hands.
That's gonna be an interesting verse.
I got verses. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm just speaking as far as the coach. I was naming more people that's rapping, they're battle rapping and stuff. And Nina from Cleveland. She's on the project too. She used to she used to do her battle rap shit too. So, you know, it's dope, man. I reached out to the coach a little bit. Some niggas I reached out to ain't get back with me, but it's all good. You know, I won't reach out again. I'll show you that. So it is what it is.
If they don't respond, I got verses.
I got you, bro. We're gonna chop it up.
I'm nice.
Fucking with the visuals and the music, Av. You know what I'm saying? Like, you one of the battle rappers that people don't speak about enough when it comes in terms of music. So we're glad.
Especially when it comes to the music, yes.
I don't listen. Niggas better act like they know. Like, you know, I salute everybody doing their music shit, but that's my passion for real, for real. Like, this battle rap, I won't even supposed to do but 2 battles. And that was to put my niggas on with the music. I was just gonna use the little buzz to push my niggas' music, but niggas start paying a nigga to battle. I was like, let me stick around a little bit, and here we are. Like, I never wanted to do this shit for real. I was always battling niggas in the hood, but that was it. I wasn't trying to be on no smack shit or no shit like that. Right. The music has always been my passion, but
I'd love to see you and Marv 1 collab. You and Marv 1 collab would be fire.
Musically? Yeah.
Marv is hella underrated.
I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna see what's up with him.
I
want my validated 3 to be like my validated 3. I want that to be all. I'm gonna put like 16 songs on that joint, but I want everybody from the battle rap on somebody from battle rap on every song. You know what I mean? So
that's what
I'm trying to do. You know, some shit like it's probably been done before. I don't know, but I know certain niggas that make music and battle rap. I fuck with their music, so I'm gonna reach out to some niggas and see how it go.
Yeah, it's a handful of y'all. It's a handful of y'all that got some real talent, man. That I have no problem with supporting and buying albums. Like, yo, they doing it. I'm liking it. I'm buying it.
No pressure.
Last question. It's on the screen. Av and Averb. Is it happening?
I don't know who Av battling, man. Until I don't have no hit list no more, man. Niggas know what's up. That's all I can say, man. I ain't to hold up on shit on no smoke. Niggas know what's up. So it's up to them niggas. I'm out here. I'm always it's whatever with me. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna beg for the battle or no shit like that. I ain't even asking niggas no more. Like it's well aware that niggas want to see that battle and a few more, but
so are we getting the Av in New Jersey twerk in 2021?
Probably, man. Probably. Like my energy with that shit is whatever. If it happened, it happened. It don't too. Like it ain't nothing I'm looking forward to no more like I was then. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even gonna get my hopes up.
So you just don't have a kill list for 2020. 21. I'm sorry, 2021.
Not yet. I'm gonna see how this next one go. I'm about to start locking in with that one tonight.
Sometimes that's the best approach.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how it
work out itself.
We'll see.
That's a fact.
I'm just keep doing my music and shit, man. But I appreciate y'all. You know.
Don't be strange. Don't be a stranger. You know you don't need an invite.
You know what? I ain't even gonna go there with you. That's a separate conversation. We're gonna have a tiff. No, man. Y'all take it easy, man.
Salute, man. Pulling up, man. Be safe.
I definitely need my 2K fade with him again. He's he
ain't letting. All right, let's
because we going on 3 hours. Like, Lord have mercy. What do we want to get into? Do we want to get into something quick?
We still haven't talked about Chilla in Danger and the King of the Dot Grand Prix finals.
Kid Chaos in Danger.
Yeah, Kid Chaos.
Yeah, you bugging.
So
let's just jump into Kid Chaos in Danger because he really wants to get his bars off about this.
Let's do that. But I mean, do we need to have a midweek show to finish off, or what are we doing?
I think we can be able to knock all of this out because we only giving predictions for the super fight card, right?
I guess.
And I ain't gonna be too passionate about that shit anyway. So I mean, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm not
Okay, so for those we was gone for about 2 weeks. We got to talk about this Kid Chaos Danger Zone battle because before the battle came out, it was a lot of Kid Chaos clicked up Danger 3-0. It was ugly. Da, 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 da. And then the battle came out, and I started peeping comments.
Oh yeah, niggas' energy.
Should be different. Should be different.
I started peeping comments, and people was like, "Wait a minute, y'all said this was a cleanup. Y'all said Kid Chaos 30. What we doing here?"
Kid Chaos did not body Danger Zone in no way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Salute, turn up, Ron.
Ron.
This battle was actually a lot closer than the people that were there.
I smile. You niggas be so weird. I smile. Periods.
No, we seen that, but we're not gonna talk about that. We seen that.
Listen to the bars and the bars.
Whatever. Y'all be listening to too much and be thinking that you're doing something. No, that's because I got reprimanded by Robin Harris earlier about the show. That's why I got that third that FONZ got earlier, and that's why we're here. Like he said, shit is the difference between real rap and bullshit, and they're my peoples. At the end of the day, he's gonna always be my peoples, regardless.
Back to the battle. Yeah, there was some gas in there, you know what I'm saying, but they were for good lines, you know what I'm saying? So people are reacting. You understand what I'm saying? And then more so in a closed environment. Yeah, there was some overreacting, and there was definitely some parts where I did just want to see Chaos just keep rhyming. I didn't want to see doggone Your Honor going and telling them tap the window. You know what I'm saying?
Tap the glass.
Kid Chaos might have all the intangibles that we look for in a rookie. You understand what I'm saying? Out of his class, he might already have all the intangibles that you look for in a rising star. You understand what I'm saying? And this is one of the battles he continued to display that. I feel like I already liked this style prior to him entering a tournament. And then it's like what happened in the tournament and him losing such a close battle in the first round, I think he took that and used it as fuel and motivation, because if you looked at the interview, he just was like so flabbergasted, like, I can't believe I just lost in this first round and I really, really, really did good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he took that and just added on to his arsenal and figured out what he's got to do moving forward. And ever since that battle, we've seen him do nothing but elevate and continue to do better each battle. It wasn't a wash. Danger Zone definitely did, you know what I'm saying, good in this battle. I think I have Danger taking a second. I haven't watched it in a minute. I was not prepared to recap this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I do have Kid Chaos taking that battle.
I gave the battle to Kid Chaos, but I gave the first round to Danger Zone. But I did have Kid Chaos winning the battle. But to me, it wasn't a wash, as everybody was trying to say. It wasn't a body. It wasn't. To me, it was still a good battle. I agree with you. Kid Chaos have all the intangibles. He's dope. I was like everybody else. I was shocked that he did lose the first round in the tournament. He came back, had that crazy battle versus JC for rookies versus vets. But I don't think this was a complete wash that everybody was trying to make it out to be. So me personally, I had Kid Chaos 2-1. But Danger was doing his thing in that battle, man. Danger was doing his damn thing in that battle.
Yeah, he definitely was, man. You know what I mean? It definitely was a good battle, one that I'm definitely going to look back at. Let's be real, like in the microwave era, we were speaking about that earlier, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Where people just want microwave material and so many battles come out, you just don't watch everything back again. Some battles you might watch back again, like the week that it drops or the day that it drops, and you don't go back to it. What separates, you know what I'm saying, good battles and great battles is the replay value. And this definitely was a battle with replay value, and you got everything, maybe not rebuttals, you know what I'm saying, but you got pretty much everything that you want to get out of a battle in this battle, so. I enjoy both of their content. It's just I think
Okay, where the hell E go?
different.
He just vanished on us. But,
Yes, he did.
all right, so okay, so I guess we could go to the super fight thing now.
Chaos, Real Sick, Swamp, Jada Nightwing are all four I'm watching for from the new cats. Your Honor has to get his shit together. Your Honor can go. Period. Period.
When is the battle a classic?
When is a battle a classic? You know what? That's a good question because a lot of people been throwing that word around lately.
Yo, that's not just lately. That's been over like the past 4 years. Every battle has been a classic. Smack says everything is a classic. You know what I'm saying? We got this classic. We just had another classic on our hands, son. You know what I'm saying? Swamp versus KCJ, another classic. No, none of these battles are not classic.
That was not a classic.
Exactly. But people, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody feels like their battle is a classic. No, these aren't. Like we have great battles, good battles, okay battles, trash battles, then we have classic battles. There's different levels. Sometimes you just have a really good battle. We're probably not going to debate this.
I think we can all agree, though. Like, I know everybody has different intangibles of what they label a classic, but I think we can all agree that what would give somebody that classic under a battle is if it's a battle that we're constantly still talking about. If that battle happened and we're still talking about that battle and how well both people performed in that battle, I think that will constitute as a classic. But because at the same time, we also talk about battles where people fuck up a lot too. But
E, if you're listening, I can't click you in. It says that your device is not connected.
So I think that's where Your Honor is the great value, clean paper. But I honestly think, like, to me, that's what makes a classic. The bars between both MCs, the impact that this battle has after everybody watches it, and how often is this battle debated? How often is this battle talked about? Like, to me, I feel like Daylight and Rock is a classic.
That exactly. We don't get Saga and B-Dot. That's a classic.
Freaking classic. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everything in this culture is subjective because this is such opinion based, and let's keep this real, okay?
Let's go.
And I talked to Fat Boy about this.
Shout out Damn Wild.
Who made voting on battles in the culture important last year? Just answer that question, Wayne.
Who made battles important?
Who made voting in battles important?
I mean, voting in battles important. Judge battles, King of the Dot.
No, I'm talking about last year. Who really brought that back into the forefront?
Oh, RBE.
The commission. The way battles have been voted on before this year.
Well, I guess you're right.
You know what? Okay. You got a point.
I'm gonna say that.
Talking leagues, but yes, we did. You are absolutely right because they was watching. You right. Yeah. You are right about that.
But that's a whole nother series of conversations. You know what I'm saying, that could be had. But I say everything is subjective. You know what I'm saying, to answer Shannon's question more so about when is a battle classic. Everything is such opinion based, and unless it's voted on, you know what I'm saying, there are no votes when it comes to battles. And everybody watches battle rap for different things. You might watch a battle for punches. A person might watch a battle for wordplay. So I think everything is subjective and just what you deem a classic. The culture has to deem a battle a classic because the one thing it has to do is withstand the test of time. So classics are determined within, time. You know what I'm saying? And how they measure up when you go back and look at them. Because sometimes battles don't age, well. You know what I'm saying? So, every battle from 2015 is not going to age that well in 2020. There's some battles that you can't even watch because of just the way shit has elevated, you know what I'm saying, in the culture.
Go listen to Two Surf versus Conceited now. That is Conceited.
Not as good as it was a couple of years ago. I will agree.
But where'd y'all go with the Kid Chaos joint? My Wi-Fi, browser, all kind of stuff started happening.
Oh, we all said our piece. We was waiting for you to speak yours, and you disappeared on.
Yeah, like
Drop said 2020 has 0 classics.
Drop, I love you. Drop, I love you, but put that brown liquor the fuck down.
That's why I just made that face.
Drop the bottle.
Drop the bottle, bro.
Drop you, my boy, but put that if you nah.
I'm most deaf. As far as the Kid Chaos and Danger Zone battle went, I think there was, and I really need to, I think another show would be like, what is gas, and can we break down what that is? Because I understand there are some niggas that are just weird and crazy in these battles, and I'd be like, bro, you're doing too much. It was fire. I agree, but you're doing too much. Like it's plenty of that. So, but like, cause Your Honor, good God, I don't know what was going on with him. I don't know if they just got the adoption paper for them to be brothers. I don't know what was going on, but it was wild.
He's just a mess. He look a mess. His clothes be a mess, and just he is a whole mess. And I understand that he is really going through stuff, but I'm not being mean.
We ain't hate ya.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I don't. I just feel like at the end of the day, Your Honor just need to go sit down somewhere. He had a good run. He's okay, but I don't even feel like, you know what? Who said that? I think Killer Chef said that. No, he's not a great value QP nothing.
No, not at all.
He is a great value solo is what he is.
You know what,
before,
though, Wayne?
Before that bag I'm just gonna finish sentiment on this joint because I can tell that was gonna go.
Go ahead, because I'm gonna piggyback off of that. I'm gonna piggyback off that, but E, you go ahead and finish though.
I'm sorry, E. I'm sorry. You get into my spirit. I'm sorry.
Chaos's intangibles, which I was speaking of, is why people say he won the battle 30. Kid Chaos is not only a pin, but he performs well. Very charismatic cat, and he's also just cool. But the thing is, I do believe Danger Zone had a lot of material that I slept on. One of my favorite bars from the battle was how he his setup was explaining how Kid Chaos became a ghost, not necessarily an appearance, but like how he lost to JC, and then he was just like, y'all misunderstood. He said, so I gotta lean on the Phantom for y'all to understand that I'm a Carter too. That was wild, and nobody reacted to it. I was just like, so y'all just gonna disrespect that? Like he had a lot of
Danger had a lot of stuff in there. Danger had a lot of stuff in his rounds that were not getting the reaction that they deserve. He had a lot of quality.
Yeah, and that's my thing. That's how you know Kid Chaos is very great, because when you're doing great, but your opponent did so well that they're just waiting for you to finish to hear more of what he has to say. That's crazy, because Danger wasn't whack at all in this battle. Like he was very good. I had Kid edging every round personally, and that's only because he displays more elements. Because a lot of people are saying he sounded verbish. I didn't understand what that meant at first until I started to understand how he was crafting his material. It did more sound like he was on the God complex. You're this and I'm this and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, because the rap wise, they don't sound nothing alike. But it was just that Kid Chaos was just doing so much as far as just the overall complete package of being putting on a show. And like, it just kind of made it seem like Danger Zone, you just rapping. I'm kind of ready for you to finish so I can not only hear what he has to say, but what else he's going to do in the next round. So that was just my thoughts on the battle. I don't believe, I agree with Mike, I don't believe Danger Zone got washed at all. Like, it's kind of hard to wash Danger Zone because, lyrically, he's one of the most underrated ones out here. His career in fact, Kid Chaos kind of spoke on why his career isn't where it needs to be. Surprised because you have peaked. That was wild. But anyway, yeah, that's just my thought.
Zone was low key the first champion of the year.
Yeah.
Jay Black just wasn't giving out money, belts, and rings at that point in time. But in 2016, he was Jay Black's champion of the year, his battler of the year.
That's why it hit so crazy.
Yeah, everybody forgets this shit, though.
That's why it hit so crazy when he told Holmes, and he said, "What you know about being 2015 champion of the year without Smack behind you?" And like it was just like.
But the thing about chaos, man, again, structure plays so much of a role in battle rap in so many different areas, whether it's on the court or off the court. Kid Chaos, what I love about his style is that you can tell that motherfucker paid attention in English class.
Yeah.
From the way he writes to how he knows when to put emphasis on something, you know what I'm saying? And a different line here and there, you can tell like this is a nigga that he probably, you know what I'm saying, was like a bad nigga in school, but this is the one class that this motherfucker know, you know what I'm saying? Like he paid attention, you know what I'm saying, and took something from it. That's one thing I love the most about his style.
If you talk to Kid Chaos just outside of battle rap, he's one of the most intelligent brothers in this thing. Like he's very like intelligent and knowledgeable. Just how he like just talks about how he feels about certain things. Like you said, yeah. He, like if you read an English paper by Kid Chaos and it doesn't have his real name on it, or if it has his real name on it and you don't necessarily know, you like, I have a feeling Kid Chaos wrote this paper because how he just is able to deliver what he's trying to say very well, and I think that's what he edges over a lot of his opponents and stuff like that. But yeah,
there was just some veteran moves that Kid Chaos displayed in this battle that Danger Zone being the older battler. Again, we spoke about this with FONZ. Danger should have executed some of the vet moves as opposed to just only rapping good. You know what I'm saying? The only scheming and all that good. You've seen what Kid Chaos could do, you know what I'm saying? Like in a total package of round. And again, closing is important. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said we see all the intangibles with Kid Chaos, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this battle and just, you know, his potential. You know what I mean? But it still was a good battle. I still want to see Danger Zone after that. And I mean, but it's just he learns from his battle and takes some vet moves with him to know like this is how you got to approach the rookies and get your opponents moving forward.
Right.
Right.
Ray done put on the
I gotta get ready to run to the store. I had to grab this polo real quick.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, we are going to seriously have to do a midweek show to get through the rest of this. Because we will be here another hour and I go to work tonight at 8, so I can't do it.
Hey, listen, as long as it ain't Thursday or Friday, anytime after Thursday and Friday, Wing, I will not be home. You know what I'm saying?
No, shit. I'll be working New Year's. You know, I gotta get my money. I work holidays, god damn it. Shit. We work holidays over here. No, it would be either Tuesday or Wednesday, really. It would have to be Tuesday or Wednesday, and those are my off days. So, I mean, it can be early day or it can be late night. It's up to y'all. But I do.
You know where I work, so you know I'm off right now for a couple of days. So.
Right, because school. Right. So what we doing, y'all? Let's make this pact right now, because we need.
I'm off at 4:00 Monday through Thursday.
That's 6 hour time. That's 7 East Coast.
Chances are y'all may be able to do the show without me because my second job, I close now. So I'll be closing all
Reagan his money.
Y'all seeing it go down.
Oh, thanks, Nikki. I appreciate that.
Hey,
I'm
Ray had to throw a little pizzazz in his shit for some.
Yeah, he did.
He had to throw a little razzle in his dazzle for
razzle dazzle. Oh wait, before we close, Bad Money, you was about to say something about Your Honor.
Oh, okay. So I'm so motherfucking mean with it. I'm gonna take this whole Your Honor situation, do a whole nother scheme with it. Now, Your Honor has done some things that if Rajan did them, we would be giving Rajan more help. But Your Honor pretty much took a dive in a tournament.
Yep.
That he knew he couldn't compete in.
Yep.
Nobody said nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then his last 2 battles that he's been booked for, he has underperformed.
Yep.
Situation was what it was with, I'm saying, the ill will battle or whatnot, but let that have been Rajon. Let that have been Av. Let that have been somebody else. Come on, man. We love the new guys and all that shit, but when it comes to following the rules, we got to be on niggas' ass like people be on twerk ass about following the rules. If you're going to, what's good for the geese is good for the gander. You know what I'm saying? So same motherfucking rules apply to everybody. Yeah, Ida has got away with hell this year. And I like it. You know what I'm saying, to a degree, but you got to hold him to the same standards that you hold it everybody else to. Some of the shit he's done this year, you're not going to let other people get away with.
Facts.
Yeah.
We need a Battlerap Big Brothers program to some degree. Some of these niggas can be guidance, man.
I agree, man. I think like that's why that's why I don't the whole surf thing. I hate that we can even make that analogy or comparison, because that just shows how much the battle rap community hasn't kept Sue Surf accountable just because he reached a certain level of stardom. We giving this nigga already, and he just started. Nah, my energy stay consistent. I'm on everybody's ass. I don't care where you at in your career, because I'm paying to watch this. So
that's a fact.
On the app,
and let's make that crystal clear, like crystal motherfucking clear. We don't get shit for free.
No,
it appears to be free, but as long as you motherfuckers can get paid off of what we do, it's not. We ain't paying for it, but you're getting paid for it. So technically, if the revenue is coming in by our patronage, the way we feel about things still matters. You guys got to stop getting bamboozled and the wool put over your eyes. Oh, you getting it for free? No, we're not.
We still paying with our time, because we can be doing other shit.
Thank you.
I saw a Leo Cohen interview when he was talking about taking over YouTube music and shit like that and the whole YouTube network. You can't get the way the music business is. You can't get people to pay for music as much, no more, because there's so much free music out there. So what are we making them do? We're gonna make them pay with their eyeballs. So the appearance is free. You're still paying with your time and your eyeballs. I'm saying
exactly
your money at the end of the day. Your view is your money. You know what I mean? Things from a different perspective. Ever since I heard Leo Cohen say that, I have viewed the entertainment industry completely different.
Yeah. I view everything different because I will continue to say I am a marketing major. So I look at, and not for nothing, again, I don't look at battle rap any different. My patronage in battle rap any different than when I go anywhere else. And really when I try to break it down for niggas, your time that you can sit outside and wait for an iPhone, the new iPhone to come out, the new Jordans to come out. And by the way, but that's a whole nother, I'm gonna leave that alone.
You a Kyrie wearer. Don't even start. You wear Kyries.
I wear Kyrie. You damn right I wear Kyries. God damn it. But I ain't sitting outside for them motherfuckers.
Wing be ready to cross somebody up at any time of the day.
No, I don't.
My baby mom just got a pair that I want to know if you got. When I get to her house later on this week, I'm going to send it to you, see if you got this one pair.
Which one?
Crazy.
Let me turn the camera this way. Y'all see
I'm not there.
The other shoes over there, they can't fit in the closet.
We ain't got 1,000 pair of Kyries. I'm gonna take a picture of them next time I go up there, and I'm gonna show them to you. And be like, "Do you have these?" She got a crazy deal.
She got a deal.
She got a crazy deal on them joints for like 60.
Shut that front door. Hey, I need to holler at BM. I need to holler at BM because there's 3 that Christmas and my child's birthday is on the 21st and Christmas is on the 25th. Mama couldn't do nothing for herself. So yeah, and then my child wears a size 11 women's shoe, my 11-year-old.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's 5'6" at 11.
You better put her on a basketball court or a volleyball team.
Oh, for sure. Believe it. We breed athletes. # Nikki Worthy, my bestie's business. Yeah, we breed athletes over here. So yeah, but yeah, I love listen, Kyrie's and LeBron's. I'm not gonna front. Wonderful shoes, absolute wonderful shoes. I have no arch. Like I have no arch. So I need a shoe. When you at RBE and URL standing for hours, I have to have shoes where y'all saw the last event. I had listen, that knee brace stayed on the entire time. I had not planned to wear that knee brace. But when I stepped my ass down these stairs and damn near my knee almost buckled, I said, oh no, we're gonna sit in this all day. I gives no fuck. Fuck being cute. We about to wear this knee brace before my ass be tumbling. We good. We good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Wing. I was laughing at Blade Brown comments. He said you be slamming niggas on cars and shit.
You know, you weren't supposed to remember that.
Blade Brown is retarded.
That happened one time.
He goes on to say, hold on 1 second. Check your blinds. Check your I'm sorry. That is,
I don't think y'all here.
Chris Unbiased. If you don't make t-shirts and hats out of that right now and jump on that, bro.
For real. Go patent that, right? Trademark that shit right now. Get some t-shirts. I'm buying one, Chris. Seriously.
Me, Mike, and Wing addressed that in the beginning of the show. We made sure our blinds was intact before we got too deep.
I was over here looking back. I was making sure my, gotta make sure my shit.
Fix your blinds, goddammit. Fix them. Fix them. And then Shannon said, I have a pair of New Balance. Hey, listen, don't front my New Balance. There's this store. I'm gonna have to send you the link because I ain't telling nobody where my shoe plugs be at. But anyway, that's another story. Let me tell you. Oh, and then Raekwon, y'all know Raekwon got the chef got a goddamn deal with Diadoras. Yeah. 2020, y'all niggas, I'm about to flip the shoe game. Diadoras and Saucony. I just bought a pair of Sauconys, so fucking fly. Listen.
I got some fire ass blue New Balances over here that I bought when I went to Cali. These motherfuckers were so cold.
Blade Brown said New Balances is like Chucks around here.
New Balances is super lit in Philly. Like for the past,
right?
New
Balance, I gotta show you.
New Balance has always been a thing in Philly, and then it slowed up. But when the 990s came out, like they really.
Hey, New Balance always got some heat, man. New Balance always got some heat. The Saucony's always got some heat.
Listen, the colorways on the New Balances in the spot that I was looking at. Listen, these Sauconys.
It was fire.
I love this little retractable heel in the back.
You got some Heelys?
Not in fucking Heelys, punk. Look, that is different. I love that shit. That shoe, look at that colorway though.
No, that's fire. That's fire.
That shit is so fire.
I just like to wear what I don't think everybody else is wearing. I was a Jordan head. Those the ones I was talking about when those.
These are hybrids. These aren't Kyrie's. They're hybrids. Yeah.
I got my son.
Listen,
I got my son a SpongeBob Kyrie's.
What he's doing with the shoe, and then you can custom them. Okay, so you got that.
All right.
And then that. Hold on. Then the eyeball, right? Then the back of the shoe. Then
I told you we ain't get ready for a basketball game.
See that?
How'd you do that?
This is a different shoe. That's what I'm saying. He be killing it. These is two different shoes.
I gotta see if she even peeped that. Cause
I check everything.
Hold on.
But we about to go. But hold on. Let me show y'all this.
Bro, we talked about closing, but can't close
Don't
the
play
show.
no games.
Shit, bro.
Two games, goddammit. Let me show y'all shit. I be coordinating. I be having to coordinate. All right. These are old though. Now these are Kyrie's.
That's your shoe, Wing?
Yeah.
But look big as hell.
Look at the candy on the front of that shoe. Do y'all see that shit? Listen, you know I'm from the Bay. Look at the candy on the front of that motherfucking shoe.
Wayne, what size shoe is that? That shoe looks
In
big.
the eye. Do you see the left? These were the these are in the Mamba collection. I wear a size 9.5. Get the fuck out of here. In men's shoes. In men's shoes. Fuck y'all. Yes. But look, do y'all see the snake skin right there?
I hate you, Ray.
I wear a 9.5 in men. The hell with y'all.
Blade Brown said we ain't got Shaq shoes.
What? What did he say?
He said he got a Shaq shoe.
In case anybody in the comments want to buy Wing a pair of sneakers or anything, you know what I'm saying, besides some flowers.
Okay, well,
men's.
But besides, well, since everybody, see, even Nikki said it. That's a big ass shoe.
Oh, bitch, I know you not talking. I know she not talking.
But look, since everybody talking about shoes, man, like I support black-owned businesses, man. So these joints right here,
those daylights.
Nah, these ain't the daylights, man. These the Nageshes, baby.
Oh, they got the military. Like they got the military sign on the top.
Yeah, I know that brand.
Did you post that on Twitter? Because I've seen that somewhere.
The Nageshes, baby. These my joints. I be like, I try to support anything black owned. I'll be like, man, look, let me get that. Like, I'll make it look fly. Fuck it, let me get that real quick. You know, so these joints right here, these my joints, man. I love these, man.
I keep some sleepers in the tuck. If y'all see me out and about, like, and they come to these battle rap events, I definitely like don't go there looking like anything. So motherfuckers that have seen me,
absolutely,
know, like,
you cannot.
Always got something on.
Miss VA Finest is nasty.
That's a fact.
I'm out.
What she say?
She said, fat feet equals fat. Never mind.
Hey, you guys have a great Sunday. It's great talking to you guys.
See, it's horrible. I don't have fat feet though. I really don't. My foot is narrow.
All right, I'm out.
I wear.
Anyway, yes, those are fire. I like those. I really do. Tell them where you can grab those. You can snatch those up.
You could go to their website, Nagesh83.com.
Everybody ain't. Come on now. Come on.
Oh, it's
come on now. You did. Hey, come on. You know, some of these is
New Balances. Everybody showing off.
Linguistically challenged.
Okay, it's NEGASH number 83.com. Nagesh83.com.
All right.
Yep. So go in there.
Scott, salute to you. Salute to you too. And I'm glad the family and you are actually in quarantine now and everybody's good with the whole corona situation. Danny, go holler at Trump and tell him to approve that 2 G's. God damn it. We need that money.
Shoot, not Trump. Shit, Trump want to give the 2 G's. It's the House and the Senate that's having a problem. Yeah. Yep, thank you, Danny. I mean, not Danny. Shannon. Shannon just put the website in the comments.
Gas83.com. All right.
Yep.
Well,
yeah, those are fire.
You know what I'm saying? We got so much more to get into, you know what I'm saying, before the week is out. And y'all, I'm a different nigga.
Oh shit. What is him?
I am missing the blind. My son tore that one down, man.
You gotta fix your blinds, Mike.
They're in order. You're just missing one. It's like when chicks got the side tooth missing. That's what's happening to my blinds right now.
You know what? Yeah. What are those? What was those, Bad Money?
These are Vapor Maxes. I forget the name of them. I've only seen only other person I've seen with these is my ex-girlfriend, and I bought these to go to Nome with, and she bought her pair as soon as she seen them. And I've seen P from URL with the white pair. But other than that, I haven't really seen too many people with them. I did see these in the mall in Houston. But yeah, I'm different, man. I just grab shit that I don't think I'm gonna see nobody in. Anytime I put these
I'm
on,
the same way.
That's me. Yeah.
Matter of fact, hold on.
It's a good shoe, man. It's very durable.
Cause nobody, that's something. Shout out to my guy Mike Terra. That's what he was like, Wayne, your shoe game, niggas do not, you don't see none of the shit that you be getting. Like, you don't. These are I'm trying to find the shoe that I'm getting next. You know what? One dude got that shoe, matter of fact, and he made me mad.
Chinese New Year Adidas.
Oh, bonus.
I'm like you, Bad Money. I try to find shit nobody else get. Chinese New Year Adidas, baby.
Yeah.
That is, and Adidas then came a Puma. You know what I want? I want them Puma mixtape ones. Have y'all seen them?
I seen them, Jones.
I got a pair of red, blue, and white Pumas. I think I only wore them once. I need to wear them a few more times.
These are the ones I'm getting.
Oh, they're nice.
They're called pineapples.
Yo, those are the mix of the SpongeBob joints.
These are they're called pineapples.
I got my son those joints.
No. Those are the SpongeBob ones. They look like this.
Wait, I saw the turn to the side.
You did.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a mixture. No. That's just one color. No, these have several different colorways.
All in one. Okay, that's fire.
Yeah, they got several different colorways all in one. Listen, I don't play no games. I want something that a nigga is not gonna buy. Yeah. I got to. The shoe is always the asset. The shoe is it brings in. Listen, I'm John Witherspoon with this shit. I be having to coordinate. I'm gonna have on all jet black, and all you gonna see is the shoe. That's all I care about, and the hair, of course. You know. Anyway,
I'm kind of that's why I got my hood on. It look like the Rodney King riots up under this motherfucking hood right now.
Hey, why you think I've been wearing this every show? My little fro look ugly right now.
By the time we get back together, I should have him saying my man Joe come hook me up, me and the kids and whatnot. I gotta call him, see if he can come tomorrow. But definitely we're gonna engage in the middle of the week. You know what I'm saying?
we gotta collab so we can figure out what day or what time we're gonna come back and do the rest of this. Y'all, we still got about 3 other topics, so we're gonna do that.
As far as grooming goes, bro,
I do not wear size 13. Again, I wear a 9.5 in men. I wear men's shoes. I don't wear female shoes because
everything into my own hands as far as grooming goes. Like, I bought my own straight edge joint with the blades for my bed. That's getting done tonight.
I need to get up on the beard, so I'm trying to get more beard products.
Freeform baldy hum tool, so I could just do it myself. Did that.
How does that work? Wait, have you used that? Have you used it yet?
What?
Yeah.
How does it work? Does it work good? I'm not Ray, but I mean E.
Yeah, it's golden. It's freaking solid.
Word, I'm gonna have to get on that.
Blade is stupid.
Blade Brown said my Chinese kicks would go sweet with Ryder Silk.
Bro, I can't find a barber, so I gotta like do everything myself at this point. I just
It's been real, y'all. We gotta go. Of course, definitely shout out to It Goes Down in the DM.
No, just It Goes Down Northwest. But we're about to do a whole
I'm thinking of what's his name? What you call the song?
Yeah, we about to do a whole rebranding. Got one more episode, and we're all for the entire month of January, coming back with a whole bunch of different shit, merch, new name, all kind of different stuff for the new podcast. And we're on Spotify and iTunes right now. So
while we on that, I might as well plug mine as usual.
That's what I'm about to say. Go down the line.
Reflections of Light podcast. Nikki saw my wife in the back. She knew what.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Reflections of Light podcast. I just did a very important episode. They got the least amount of views. Financial literacy, the journey into Forex.
That's sad.
Niggas lies, bro.
I follow it. I subscribe right there.
My man, he got it. And I followed you yesterday. I just ain't screenshot it. But
word.
Yeah. Tune in, man. It's gonna be, like I said, I wanted my podcast to be more than just battle rap. There's a lot more to be discussed, and
We gonna discuss.
Also subscribe to Bad Money TV.
Yes.
Subscribe to his channel.
Did he manually type that in?
He did. That's what I said. You was about to get a turn. You was about to get a turn.
I was just giving people something, you know what I'm saying, so they know what the channel is.
Right. Where you just saw Bad Money's at, and that, well, you know what? Not for nothing, Ian Ray, that's probably, or Ian and Mike, that might be what y'all want to do on your YouTube page. Just go in the link and put it there.
But definitely there. I've started becoming more active on caffeine. As of late, I'm still working on some technical aspects, you know what I'm saying, to bring this show to life. I really want to give y'all something to watch on there. But I've been noticing, you know, a lot more traction going to my channel after these compilations. So before this week is out, those guys that followed me, I'm the best compilation maker in the game, and I only got 3 up.
I was just watching one of yours yesterday too. I can't remember which one it was. Let me see.
So I think I'm going to put another one together before this week is out, but definitely more in 2021. There will be more activity on my channel, and definitely on caffeine. I'll be going live more. And shout out to Wing, man.
All right, here it is, the forgotten best, the best of battle rap underrated moments. That's the one I was watching yesterday.
Yeah, I got some shit. I've been seeing a lot of traffic coming to my channel through that, so I kind of want to sprinkle some of that into my channel as well as other stuff I'm going to do. But yeah. We got to get Wing out here, you know what I'm saying, more in the culture. Wing is so important to this culture, you know what I'm saying, and which culture is very important, you know what I'm saying, so we got to get that push out there, you know what I'm saying, to get more support behind Wing people.
Definitely. I want to shout out Jay Black and ASAP Man and Debo. You know, I heard about the show. Me and bro was talking about it, and some things were said or whatever, and I went and checked it out. It was their December 16th show for the Woman of the Year, Queen of the Year, for female battle rap. They don't really want to try to make this so much about an exclusion for the females in battle rap, but more so to give them their just dues for the hard work that they put in for this year. And Black feels like, hey, we need an all-female panel for that. You know, I loved when I watched the episode, I love the fact that he made the distinction, and that's not taking anything away from anyone, but I love the fact that he made the distinction of, yes, we have women in media doing lots of things, but when he let it be known, like such and such, can they debate though? Like he wants the women that debate. And you know, like when they thought of names for this panel, I really appreciated that. I really, really appreciated that. You know, that
without a doubt, you should be on there. If not anything, it's the work that you put in. The fact that you came from, you was with one of the biggest, if not the biggest, bloggers in the game with AFM and Caps.
And that's what that was at a time when
it's sacrilegious if you're not even mentioned, you know. So it's like, you know, so with you, the way that you debate, do like very knowledgeable one. I'm very, very knowledgeable women, you know. So most definitely, if they was to do a panel, you should be on there, period.
Oh no, it's definitely happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He definitely said, like Jay Black said, he doesn't even want to be involved in the women panel. He wants the ladies in the culture be the ones that speak on that, because there's so much great female media. And what we need to do, a lot of these fellas that are in the comments, instead of trying to tear our women down that are in media, moving forward, let's try to uplift the women in this community. Again, it's too much negativity, and people are so quick to tear the women in this community down. I really hate it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that just goes across all levels, not just, you know what I'm saying, with one person, two people. It's a thing, you know what I'm saying, that, and we got to stop doing that, especially us as Black people. You know what I'm saying? Our women are not our enemies, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Right. Not in this culture. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this shit right moving forward with 2021. But we will reconvene in the middle of the week to probably recap the year and talk about this super card and moving forward. But follow me.
We're talking about the King of the Dot card, the super card. A Word had put up a tweet that I wanted to get into too, but we'll do all of that the middle of the week. I really don't want to give the sauce out because you know niggas be watching and be acting like they don't watching. I don't know where D.I. the Henny Man went. He was supposed to be tuned in.
He said he was doing a blog.
Right. We done went and took the sauce and doing a blog now. No, I'm just playing. But I'm sorry, bro. I cut you off. Go ahead. Let them know where they can find you. Twitter.
I did all that. Bacavelli 29 on Twitter, Bacavelli 29 on caffeine, and just I put my YouTube in the chat. I will drop something for y'all this week. But yeah.
No doubt. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of y'all. Shannon, Miss VA. Bro, you better stop. You're gonna have me in here fighting people. Just salute to everybody. We always appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification so you know when we will finish this show up. Because of course, you know, we had so much to cover because we have been gone for 2 weeks. But yeah, just make sure you tune into that next show. Y'all have y'all shit ready. Like Bad Money said, we will probably go over. I know we wanted to talk about what we didn't. Well, we do this every year. Last year we did that, right? What we wanted for 2020. We may need to get on the phone and talk about that collectively and probably go back to that show to kind of see what we did get or what we didn't get for 2020 going into 2021. So that may be our homework for this upcoming week. So for y'all who did not see that show, go find that show. And yeah, we'll do it that way. Or I may put it in the description for you where that link is, so y'all can go back and kind of, you know, go down memory lane for the collective year. So yeah, we out.
Also, watch out for the Demolition Gang is a project I'm working on. So yeah.
Gang, and we out.
All right. See y'all later.
All right.